They off with the 40K radio crew. I am again your girl, Coco motherfucking B. You can.
This is your boy, oh boy. Hey, yo, Chris.
This my dude, follow me everywhere.
40K radio will give us a major chance.
The biggest podcast coming out of fucking North Carolina. Out here.
Hey, out of Southeast, you feel me?
Who's my favorite?
Like you get one album, greatest hits of all time.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Okay, let's go.
Top life period where
Okay, get that check, Pops. You got that social security. Look at that check.
You get too instigate more motherfuckers over here.
Because I wasn't saying that.
Toast for a great opportunity. Friends and family. You know what? It's all God's plan, so let's get it.
And a big toast to 40K motherfucking radio. Let's go. Y'all share the motherfucking live, okay?
we're gonna do it one more time. Bro, over here. You might have lost. What about bro? You most definitely lost. Damn, y'all never know. Fuck that. That's fucked up. Why you play like that? That's crazy. I've been waiting for you.
Y'all not catching? Catching. You ready?
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
I'm muted yet. Yo, what's up? All right, look, see, y'all are back in the building with your favorite podcasting crew. We're a little late today, but I appreciate y'all for tapping in nonetheless. Welcome to 40K Radio Podcast, where it's always real talk, real time, and real raw. We don't just talk about the culture. We are the motherfucking culture. Okay? If you're about the indie grind, viral drops, and unfiltered combos, you tapped in to the right frequency today. All right? So today's show is straight flames. We got a stacked lineup of topics that we'll be discussing today. I'm gonna talk about a little Swiss Beats, Pusha T, Jadakiss, some Young Thug, and a few others. So make sure y'all tap in there. But it definitely gets better. Our special guest today is none other than SEDTHEDON coming through.
Yo. It's SEDTHEDON. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing?
We doing all right.
Good,
Welcome to the motherfucking live. We are very, very honored to have you in the building today.
Man, I'm very honored to be here. It's a privilege to be here.
All right, so y'all know he's coming through. He's dropping some gems. We're gonna talk a little hustle, and then we're gonna get into what's next from a rising star right out of the DMV. We're also spinning the dopest indie joints from around the world and putting you on. If you want to be heard, make sure you send your music in. All the information you need is pinned right at the bottom. So hit the motherfucking email. It don't cost you nothing but a share and a like. And you got to tag 5 friends. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the people in the building. All right.
And it's the first email you see.
It is the first email. thebiz336@gmail.com. So make sure y'all give us a couple of shares while you in here. We are giving away a free performance slot today.
Yep.
To the Indie Flow Fest, South Carolina. We got one artist already coming through to grace the stage. So we're looking for one more to give away today. Of course, our audience.
And we got a raffle.
We do have the raffle.
Okay.
Okay, well, we can just run the raffle.
I mean, we can run it. We ain't got it. We can announce it next week.
I think he wanted to do the raffle a certain type of way, but I mean, we could. I mean, we had 2 tickets, so we could just raffle a free one today.
I mean,
for sure. All right, so we got a raffle for y'all today too. All right, look, we coming through with a whole bunch of different things for you.
They got to pay for the raffle now.
I mean, $1 to get in the raffle. Okay, so we're doing a $1 raffle. Leo Legend is headlining the Faded Flower Fest next Saturday in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's gonna be lit. They having all the smoke vendors gonna be out there. It's really like
20 grand
to promote the cause.
Make sure you sign the petition.
Make sure you sign the petition because we are trying to make marijuana legal for medicinal uses and also I believe recreational here in North Carolina. So make sure y'all sign the petition, okay? Because we need that. We need it legal here. Everybody else is legalizing it. Go ahead and give it to the Carolinas too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's not legal down there?
Nah. It's decriminalized, but it's not legal.
That's some bullshit.
That's what we said. So everybody get out there, sign that petition.
Some bullshit.
Sign the petition. I actually think I might put the petition link in the comments, or either I'm gonna drop it in another post for y'all to go and share and sign. Make sure y'all can sign the petition for us. We need 60,000 votes. 60,000. 60,000.
You say y'all need how many votes?
60,000.
I'm gonna be one of them motherfuckers.
We appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you. All right, so look, make sure y'all share the live and tap in. To get in the mix, again, you got to tag 5 friends, like and share the video, and make sure that you stay in the comments because you know our motto: if you don't stay, we don't play. All right.
At all.
Period.
At all.
All right, so we're keeping it wild today. No script, no filter, just real vibes. Buckle up. Grab your squad and let's get into it. This is 40K Radio Podcast, baby, and it's about to go down. All right, so look, what y'all want to do first? Y'all want to jump into hearing a little one, two? Huh? I'm sorry, I did skip right by it. Okay, my bad. I'm your girl, Coco motherfucking B.
And this is your boy, Ayo Prissy.
Thank you, Prez, for reminding me. It's been a long day already. But we're about to have a good time. Y'all about to loosen me up. So what y'all want to get into first? Y'all want to get into a couple of tracks first? You want to jump right into the interview? What you want to do?
That don't matter. Bro, what you want to do?
What you want to do, STD? You want to jump right into the interview? You want to hear a couple tracks first? What you want?
White dude. What up,
Matter
white dude?
Go ahead, let's spin some tracks real quick. You know, I want to hear some other kind of music, and then you know we could jump into the interview. I want to see, you know, what's cooking out there. Who got the hottest tracks, the latest music going on. So we could spin some tracks.
We definitely gonna get your feedback. And look, we real raw and honest around here. Okay,
yeah, real
it's a safe place for artists. We give each other feedback. Drama. We want to see each other get better. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold your tongue because we definitely ain't.
IG going wild. What up, drama?
All right,
white dude.
So who we got first?
All right, we got I guess let's pop it off with some Leo Legend, Through God, Jimmy.
Okay.
Without.
Let's go.
Hey.
I'm about to say I can't really hit a trap.
For life, the demons bless.
I can hear now.
For the door. Baby, it's a vibe. Hey. We ain't rolling switches tonight. I'ma get you high. Backwoods, you can stuff them if you like. You don't do it often, but you doing it tonight. I did it to your mom, baby. Tell me what's your recipe. Every time you leave, I think about you. Why you stressing me? Giving you my all and everything. There's nothing left for me. Thinking that it's you every time somebody testing me. For life, the demons blessing me. Thomas wanna mess with me. I don't feel your cold spot laying next to me. I done gave you everything, so why you flex on me?
Hey, if you bend it over, bust it open, I'ma break some. Jimmy bringing dick, I hate a bitch who can't take none. Keep on playing with me, sweat out edges, fuck up lace fronts. Heard they want to smoke, bitch is stupid, you a lace blunt. You a lace blunt, you a lace blunt. Damn, that pussy pretty, I like how I match your face. I just took 200 packs, I'm really trying to slay some. I'ma take a couple shots to know that I don't chase them.
Out for the door. Baby, it's a vibe. We ain't rolling switches tonight, I'ma get you high, baby. Backwoods, you can stuff them if you like. You don't do it often, but you doing it tonight. Got a towel for the door. Baby, it's a vibe. We ain't rolling switches tonight, I'ma get you high, baby. Backwoods, you can stuff them if you like. You don't do it often, but you doing it tonight. In aromas, text me when you're on way. I'ma drop it all just to be on my way. Love it when you're faded, always screaming rolling. Don't even help but swear that you're not baked, baby. I could bring you sunshine. Tell me you got rainbows on them days that I need someone to give all this pain to. Girl, you got your ways, baby. I can't shame you, cause I've been through things, so I know I got my days to choke you fucking.
Hey, okay. That was a vibe for the ladies, of course. You know, Leo always gonna come through with something for the ladies.
Right. Every time.
I ain't gonna lie. I like it. That's some shit that I can listen to like while I bump in the car. You know.
Yeah.
I like it.
You definitely see the girls vibing out to that one right there.
Was it 2 people on the track?
It was 3, I think.
It was 3.
It was one thing in the hook.
That was through God.
Leo was on the first verse.
No, that was Jimmy.
There was Jimmy on the first verse. Leo's on the second verse.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One of them niggas was something like Kevin Gates.
That might have been Jimmy.
Okay then.
Hey yo, that nigga Jimmy be sliding. Let me tell you, he be.
Nah, but I like it though. You know, I like it. I feel like as artists, right? You gotta be on some versatile shit, and you gotta make stuff for the ladies. Cause one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. The ladies gonna be the ones that come out, show love, support, put money in your pocket. So if you can get an audience where the ladies is fucking with your attraction, then you got it. You just gotta tap into it for real. But I like it though.
That's for sure. The girls gonna buy the tickets. They're gonna buy the 6 tickets because her and all her homegirls coming to the show.
Man, what?
For sure.
Every last one of them.
Every last one of them. Like, girl, what you doing this weekend? I got these tickets and I ain't trying to go by myself. Y'all know how I go. Y'all know how I go. All right, I like that one. Who we got next?
All right, let's do Big Gilly with
Big Gilly.
Oh, Big Gilly. I'm sorry. What? Oh, Murder.
Okay.
Gilly, Oh, Murder. Okay.
Let's see. What's up with it? What is hitting for?
They better snap on this one.
This song for all the niggas and the bitches who be out here in the mix of some street shit, but get jammed up in one snitch. We ain't working with no feds, my nigga. Ain't no informers over here. We paying that retainer. We lowering the fuck up. And we taking that shit to trial. I'm talking foot to the door shit, ho. Yeah. Oh, murder. Niggas always snitching, they be bitching, looking for a deal. Me, I'd rather do the time and start working on the appeal. I'm a real bitch. Oh, murder what I live by. Can't entertain no hot shit, man, that won't fly. I'm the type to sleep a rat, G code until I die. I done been up in these streets, getting know how to survive. Had to let some niggas go, found out they had to spy. Few things I don't fuck with, a rat a thief alive. Find out you snitching, sleep your ass like a lullaby. You could've stood on man time, yet you folded like laundry. Bitches know y'all hot, still get folded like some origami. Y'all do what y'all want, but me, I can't have that shit around me. Turn, say witness, make a visit to your family. A snitching plan A, then you better go with fucking plan B. Savage ass bitch, offing you, don't mean shit to me. Say too many times, niggas snitch on you and be your Cody.
Ooh.
All the way live on that one.
Oh, shit. She did her thing.
What up, Casio?
Shout out to Casio. Hey, she
Slid like we was on
straight
ice.
slid. What you was thinking, SED? You like that one? I like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I had one out. I don't know if it was like a technical difficulty, but I had one out. But I ain't gonna lie. I like the lyrics for sure. I just feel like if she could have put a little bit more energy in it, that motherfucker would have snapped. Like it's definitely snapping though. You know what I'm saying? But like when you talk about shit like that, man, you gotta put that energy in there. Like I want to hear your hateful fuck niggas, them hot niggas. I want to hear that shit. Like I want to be able to feel that shit because I don't fuck with rats. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with no hot niggas either. So I gotta be able to like, damn, hold up, that energy gotta be. I gotta be able to feel that energy. But as far as her lyrics, her flow, you know what I'm saying, her cadence, all that shit was, you know what I'm saying. She did her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
I
got in
can
the
say the
car.
energy for real, for real.
Yeah.
She got in the car and started it and just started driving.
Yeah.
That was it. She rode that.
Yeah.
I like
Man,
that. All
look,
right,
how the way she was coming on that intro. She went to the motherfucking studio after they let her ass out. She went smack to the studio.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go right now."
I got a story to tell.
She like, fuck that.
Nigga told on me.
Nah, for real. She said, fuck that. But nah, that's Old Murder, right? Her name Old Murder?
Nah, Big Jilly.
Big Jilly? Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
we
Big Jilly
actually
did her
met
thing.
her out there. We met her at the IFF DMV out there.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, yeah. I don't fuck with no hot niggas either. Fuck them niggas.
Period. Fuck them niggas. Heavy on the fuck them niggas. Now, you know, that's been my saying all year. Heavy on the fuck them niggas.
Yeah, heavy on the fuck them hot niggas, man. Niggas get no love.
Right. All right, so let's transition into the interview a little bit. So we definitely want to give our audience a chance to get to know you. Everyone that's in the live right now, make sure y'all share the motherfucking live, tag a friend, tell a friend. We in this bitch. We about to get up close and personal with
Tell them
DMV.
SED in the building, man.
SED the Don. Make sure y'all tap in the fuck in. All right, so look, SED, you've mentioned how your environment shaped your music because you know we do our research. I read a couple of article write-ups and blog write-ups on you. So a few of those mentioned that your early environment shaped your music. Can you share a bit more about how growing up in Washington, D.C. and facing those different challenges has influenced your sound and your storytelling?
All right, so for everybody that don't know, I'm from Washington, D.C., but I'm from the Northeast side. I'm from 700 Langston Terps, you know, to be exact. There's a lot of different names for LOL, LT, LTC, whatever you want to call it. But growing up in my adolescent years, well, it was crazy. You know, you've seen a lot. You was told not to say a lot, but to adapt to something that you're not even used to nor comfortable with. So like me growing up from the age of, I want to say 5 to like 8, my father was gone. You know what I'm saying? My father got life in prison. Free my father, by the way. He got life in prison. So only knowing my father from the ages of, like I said, 5 to 8, probably like 3 years. After that, father was gone. My mother was on drugs real heavy. My mother, was a drug addict. So growing up, I had to really teach myself how to survive out here, and it shaped me in different ways that a lot of people either can't understand or they don't want to understand. And with the music, it came later down the line because I'm just seeing all this shit that's going on, the violence, the drugs, you know, um, the bad influence and shit. And I wanted to talk about something different, but I didn't always I wasn't always into music. It's crazy how I got into music. I was always writing. I always wrote poetry, and I got into like a literature class at school, and it transitioned to me doing music. I used to be on the porch with my friends, and these niggas would be freestyling, and I come and say a big ass complex word and make it rhyme. These niggas like, hold up, you could rap. What I'm saying? You could rap. Like, yeah, so it went like that. But growing up in DC, we got a dynamic where as though we different from other cities, other places. A lot of different cities got gang culture, gangster culture, whatever the case may be. Out here, it's very small, but everybody know everybody. But it's a lot of it's a lot of hidden things that people don't see that's from out of town. So like it's one of them places, if you know, so growing up in DC was just like survival of the fittest. Either you a shark or a guppy, you gonna swim or you gonna drown. So that's how it came about.
Okay.
So, in your journey, poetry and music became a way to escape reality. How did
Right.
you first get into music, and who were some of the artists that inspired you early on?
Damn, I got into music. How I got into music was, like I said, I always had a thing for poetry. Always had a thing for poetry, and my grandfather, he played an instrument when I was younger, so I always was around music. I just didn't know how to express it, and I remember I was probably about 13, 14, and I had just went down, down to C. It's like a juvenile facility in DC. I had just went down there, and I remember I was writing in my little journal. I was writing in my journal the day before court, and they released me, let me go, and my man that I was talking to, he wanted to be, he was rapping, he wanted to be a rapper and stuff like that, and I remember just going to the studio with him. Like I said, I'm like 13, 14. I'm going to the studio with him, and he couldn't rap though. I ain't gonna lie, my man couldn't rap. I ain't gonna say his name, but this real my
Hey,
nigga
did
though.
you
Nah, he
tell him he
couldn't
couldn't
rap.
rap though? Did you tell him he couldn't rap though?
Man, that nigga knew he couldn't rap, man. But like that nigga knew he couldn't rap, man. But that's my man though. That's my man. Shout out my man Quay. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say his name because like my man, that's my man though. Quay, he the one that really influenced me to rap for real, for real. Cause I'm like, in my head, we was in the studio, I'm like, this nigga really can't rap though. You know what I'm saying? But he knew the fundamentals, as far as me starting off the rap. But then I had bullshitted, with music, it's been a lot of trials and tribulations. Like I took a little pause for like a couple of years, then I came back to it, took a couple of pause, came back to it. But me really getting into it when I came home this merry-go-round, I had just came home January. Last January I came home. All my men was doing music. They was rapping, doing their thing. Going to different cities and shit like that. And I had met my man Legacy. I think y'all met Legacy at the show. He was the one that sang "Pray for Me" with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I had met my man Legacy, and Legacy is one of them guys where it's though like, you know, he wear a lot of hats. He's a videographer, he's a producer, engineer, work that camera, but he put me in a settings where as though he showed me the whole game plan. He taught me how to do different things with music that I didn't even realize. So that's how I really like got back into music, So I'm gonna go depth. That's how I got back into music. Me starting music was I was always into music, but me taking it serious now, like me on the podcast with y'all talking, having an interview, I wasn't doing that years back. I wasn't even trying to do all that. But now I know I got a talent. You know, I know that people want to hear a story. Don't nobody just want to keep hearing the same bullshit over and over again. So, you know, that was really how I got back into music. You know, I felt like my story need to be told. You know, I can't keep bullshitting on my talent. So, and some people that influenced me though, far as artists.
Yeah. Whether they're local or mainstream.
Yeah,
local or mainstream. You don't got to pick between the two, either or.
One of the artists, he's from here. He's local. His name is Light Show. His name Light Show. He growing up just listening to his music, he was a real lyricist. You know, and the shit that he talked about, I feel like I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I'm young. I'm 11, 12 years old, grown ass man. You know,
Right.
but I feel like he was talking to me and certain shit. Like it was about what he said. He was like, I'm from the District of Columbia. This my Wayne Perry flow. This that Cornell Jones, Michael Salters, boy, this Surrey flow. Like I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a young nigga. I'm like, oh, he talking to me. You know, so I feel like music with him, his music, it was one of them things where as though it touched your soul. You know, and it started making me feel like, damn, I could really, you know, I could start rapping like that. Another artist, Lil Snoop, G Herbo, Meek Mill. I listen to a lot of people that got lyrics and that talk about pain and stuff like that because that's my life. That's my life. You know, I don't got a hundred million. You know what I'm saying? I don't got
Right.
no motherfucking
Listen,
Maserati. So
we
that's
on
not
the
my
way. We
lifestyle.
looking for it.
Yeah,
Right,
nah,
right.
that shit definitely on way. Life definitely better than what it used to be. Don't get me wrong. Life definitely better than what it used to be. But like growing up in like my adolescence, what influenced me and what inspired me to do music was all them people I just named because they talked about real significant shit that made them who they is and it built my characteristics far as within my music. You know, if you ever listen to some of my music, even with me talking about different shit, it's always a storyline to it. I'm always telling you something. You just gotta listen to it, you know.
Facts. I like that. And so, in your journey, poetry and music became a
Mhm.
way to escape. Oh,
Yeah.
that it was yours. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't even know why. Why do I have your questions? I'm sorry, friend. So you mentioned the impact of the DMV artist Light Show. How did his music influence your style or the way you approach storytelling in your own way now? Like, how did you take that and really own that and make that your own?
A lyricist. Like I'm the type of artist where as though I say some shit that really make you think like, damn, hold up. He got some like that ass lyrics. Like I don't just be talking about like dumb shit. Like I said one time in a bar, I was like, I'm from the dirt. It's gonna turn to mud when the rain hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a real bar. Like nigga, I'm from the dirt. But when this rain hit it, after we walk through this storm, this shit gonna turn to mud. You know what I'm saying? So like my
Mhm.
lyrics is what I live for. You know, like artists like No Cap and Rollo Rodriguez, like how the way they put their lyrics into their music, I love shit like that because you can have a flow, you can have a style, you can have a swag, you can have an image. Don't get me wrong, everybody has their own method when it comes to music and there's a science behind it. But
Facts.
me per se is the lyricism, you know, and how Light Show used to like just bring shit to life within his music was through his lyrics. And it became vivid for me. It made me start to think like, you know, like damn, I could really do that, you know, because if he can do it, I could do it. And like we come from the same place, you know, we got the same barriers, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I know he feel where I come from because I feel where he come from. So like, you know, just his lyricism and how the way he carried himself, like, you know, that he one of them guys where it's though like he gonna rep the city all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like down to the commanders back up to the wizards, you know what I'm saying? So just like growing up, seeing that made me real inspired by that, you know. But definitely his lyrics, his swag, and you know, he a real humble guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I done slid in his DMs a couple of times when I was younger. He ain't never turned his nose up like it hurt. You know, like he'd send a nigga a message back like, man, keep grinding. So, you know, like, yeah, like show a real nigga. Fuck with like show.
Hell yeah. And I can fuck
Okay.
with that, especially in a world where a lot of people will tell you now that, oh, the lyrics don't matter. The song just got to sound good. There are still people in this world that very much appreciate a story that takes me somewhere. Like what's gonna make me listen to your song over and over is that I listened to that shit and it took me to a place that I could resonate with.
You
And I was
feel
like,
me?
get me to thinking to a time in my life, whether it was a good time or a bad time. If it was a bad time, you look back, you be like, damn, I really come a long way since that. If it's a great time, it take you back to a great time and to give you that nostalgic feeling. So we're still definitely 1,000% in an era where people give a fuck about the lyrics. We want to know.
Yeah.
Tell us the
Hell
story.
yeah, Cam,
Get
what's
on
up,
the track
Cam?
and say some shit.
Exactly.
Don't get on
Hell
no track.
yeah.
I don't want
You
to hear
gotta
it.
think it's still artists out there like T Grizzly, G Herbo, Meek Mill, Friday. Like these are all guys. Like T Grizzly is probably one of the best storytellers within this generation, and that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People may be biased to
No,
it.
you're
That's
right,
cool,
bro.
but
When
like,
that nigga first got out of jail, that nigga dropped that freestyle. Boy, that joint
come
was
on now,
hard.
that nigga. That so it's still people out here that like. Like I said, no cap, Rollo, you know what I'm saying? People like that. And don't get me wrong, you got people that can swag a song out and that shit still cranks. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it sometimes too, but them lyrics gonna always stand out. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you gotta make me think about some shit, all right, damn, yeah, that's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people, especially in my generation, they don't know music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know music. They think they know music, but
They
they
don't.
don't know music. So
Hey, he ain't never lied. They played some good music. Shit, I was listening to some good music on the way over
right.
All right. Let's see. So, your single, Peekaboo,
Peekaboo,
Peekaboo, dropped in
Peekaboo.
February, and you recently launched your March Madness
Right.
series. What made now the right time to kick off this series, and what can fans expect from it?
So with you saying like you saying with Peekaboo or the March Madness series?
Your March Madness series.
All right. So with the March Madness series, how that kicked off was um me and my man Legacy. We was in the studio and he like nigga give them something that show them something that they haven't seen before. Like a lot of people within the DMV, and like I'm not speaking on nobody. There's a lot of talent out here. There's a lot of great artists out here, but it's not a consistent thing. And a lot of people don't stay persistent within they flow or they artistry. So me being multi-talented and versatile, like my man pushed me to the limit. Was like, man, here's a challenge, do it. So it really was on some shit where as though we gonna drop a freestyle for every day of March. And that's what I think we stopped at like probably 28. So we got to it like our goal for real. But I just wanted to show people that I could do different styles of music. I was doing love songs, singing songs, melodies, acoustics. I was doing shit, ciphers, all type of shit. So I just wanted to give my audience and my fan base a different style of me for real, for real. And a lot of people loved it. A lot of people reached out to me like that. I did something for the women. Excuse me. I was doing different kind of videos. We was doing samples, all type of shit. So it was just to show my audience and my fan base that like I could do something different and I'm just not in one lane. So just to show my skills and me being versatile. That's really where the March Madness stems from.
Okay.
And what can the fans expect from it? Like,
So you saying from the March Madness?
mm-hmm.
So all right, so with the March Madness, it wasn't really like planned or mapped out. It wasn't really no blueprint. It was just like we was in the studio just playing different beats, and I was just free. Every beat was a freestyle. So like, I'm not gonna say that some of them, some of them won't drop, or some of them won't be like a promising project. But for the most part, like what fans can expect is that it's going to be a lot of different kind of music this summer. You know, like it's going to be a lot
Okay.
of different kind of music. It's going to
You was in
be,
your bag with this one, huh?
yeah. I was in my bag. You know, I just wanted to, and it was freestyles. Remind you, I ain't even write. I ain't put no pen to no paper. I ain't put no fingers to no keyboard. None of that. This shit was all word of mouth. You know, off the top of the dome. So
Okay.
they can just expect a lot of creative juices for a lot of shit, coming out, dropping and stuff, so that's really where it came from, and where I wanted to see the fans, just interact with me and be like, I like this, I don't like that, or just to see what they want for real.
Okay. Okay. I fucks with that. Y'all make sure y'all tap into the March Madness series.
Got
It's on YouTube.
into the
Your
March
YouTube?
So
Man.
with the March Madness, so I had took it down. It's on Instagram. If you still go on my Instagram and like you go to my reels, like you go all the way over, it's not on my main grid page. It's in my reels. So if you go on my Instagram and you see the reels, I mean, you go on Instagram and click the reels,
And you
they
gotta make
still
you a
there.
highlight. You gotta make you a highlight reel to say
Yeah.
March Madness. So it's right at the top underneath your name.
Yep.
All
That
right,
will
bet,
be
You gotta
bet.
make
easier
you a
for me
highlight
too.
reel. Free game, free game. All right, so
All right, bet that,
your
bet that.
story is super powerful, especially your experiences with your mom's battle and your father's situation.
All right.
You keep the energy raw, and how do you keep that energy and the raw emotion in your music while staying true to who you are right now?
Man, one thing about me, I ain't never been no flaw nigga. Either you gonna accept me for who I am, or you not gonna like me. So I feel like with my music and like my everyday life, my music and my life goes hand in hand. They correspond together. Like what you see is what you get. I ain't faking nothing. I ain't on no trying to fit in with niggas. I ain't out here, you know, living up to something that I'm not doing. So my truth is just being 100% of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Either love me or hate me, you gonna accept who I am regardless. And everybody that know I'm a real nigga. I ain't never did no flaw shit in my life. My face card is good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, people give me the title of, like, all right, Shawty, he really doing it. He really got this going on. I done had people, call me from out the feds, penitentiaries, and they like, man, I'm proud of you. I know where you come from. So like, I really just my truth comes from like, my experience in life, what I've really been through. So, you know, that's what my truth come from. And other people around me as well. Like, my shout out my brother Boosie. That's real my right hand man. But we came up with SED together. And SED stands for Stack Every Dollar. And it's for every hustler, entrepreneur, pioneer, go get a 9 to 5 work. I don't give a fuck if you selling cigarettes, bottles of water. Like
Go
that's where
get
the
it.
brand came from. So my truth is that, just being a hustler, being a real nigga, being a son, being somebody that people can relate to, somebody that they can see and like, what, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts, facts. You
Facts.
actually answered one of my other questions because I was gonna ask you about Stack Every Dollar.
Stagger Dollar. I mean, I can go more in depth into it if you need me to.
That would be my question.
Yeah, it was. It was. I was just saying he had already answered.
Oh,
Well, he went right into it. Well, that was a good segue. G- I would say go ahead and ask it.
okay.
Go ahead and get into it. Let them
All right.
dive in,
Well, we're gonna dive in, and then I guess we'll get into a couple tracks and then some news.
and then come back to a couple. Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
All right. So the phrase "stack every dollar"
Right.
stands for more than just your brand. It's your lifestyle.
Right.
Can you dive deeper into what that means for you and how it connects to your music and hustle?
I bet. Shit. Was minor to them is major to us. That's a saying
Yeah,
that I live by, and that me and all my homies live by. Stagger Dollar, originated and started with me and my brother Boosie. Growing up in the city, we done been through a lot of trials, tribulations, errors, like, um, real shit. We done been locked up, shot, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to create something that when people hear it, and people see it, it go hand in hand, and all you can do is respect it and love it. And I wanted to make a brand with me and my brothers ways though, because all my niggas ain't killers, all my niggas ain't drug dealers, all my niggas ain't in the streets. I got niggas that go to work. I got niggas that work a camera, do different things, but all of them hustlers. You know what I'm saying? From head to toe, all of them hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring niggas that just getting money, the niggas that's in the streets, put them together, and that's what we did. Stock Every Dollar is a lifestyle, more than a brand. And a lot of people, far as in the city as well, don't be having brands with their music. And if you gonna make it in this game, far as music, you gotta have a brand.
Yep.
People gotta know to attach you to something.
Jim.
Yep.
So and then the name SEDTHEDON just sounds so like, when you hear that, man, it's SEDTHEDON. It sounds sweet, so we killed two birds with one stone. We put our livelihoods and our experience and our trials and tribulations within our brand, and we put it into music as well. So that's where SED came from. It started with me and my brother Boosie. If y'all don't know who Boosie is, y'all go follow Boosie 33K on Instagram. That's my brother. Shout out Boosie. I don't know if he in the live, because I know I can't see the comments, but that's real my brother. We started something, and we going to the top with it. We going to the top. Shout out ATL TV. Shout out Top Floor as well. Those is partners that I'm with as well. Top Floor, ATL TV, they got their own brands too. So we like a three-headed dragon for real, for real. You hit one, you can hit the other.
And that's what you got to do. You really got to expand your network, and the best way is to find other companies that have the same vision as you, that have what you lack. Like what I can't do, I can do it, but if you can do it better, hey, let's figure out how to do this shit together, because it's more than enough room for everybody. I never understood niggas fighting over fans or followers or views or anything. Like I never really understood that, because it's enough people in the world for everybody. They can like me and like you too. So let's get in this together. Let's all make some money, because it's enough to go around.
Let's see.
Really, and that's what it's about, because a lot of people they don't want to accept the fact that you need a team. I don't care if you even do music. You need a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't do everything by yourself. So you need people that's a little bit more advanced than you, a little bit more experienced than you, maybe a little bit smarter. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we on. Me and my niggas, me and my team, we at that dinner table together. We hungry, so I don't know what to tell other niggas. Oh yeah, and just let y'all know, SED be on everything too. Everywhere I go,
period.
SED be on everything.
Marketing. You better talk about it.
We definitely marketing.
I like the marketing. I like it. All right, so hey, yo, Prizzy, you said you want to take a little music break. Who we getting into next?
All right. Well, let's shout out a couple people on Instagram. We got Almighty J, Top Floor Mike, and Big Free. Oh, and Can't Find a Whoa.
Okay. Period. Stack every dollar. My boy says stack every dollar. I know that's right.
Stack every dollar, man.
Let me get it.
All right, so I guess we about to get into this Cash Dior. She done tagged her 5 people. So if you done sent in music, make sure you tag your 5 people so we can
Cash Dior. That's my
hear your music.
Cash Dior. That's my dog. Shout out Cash, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Cash. Hey, we can see the comments even though y'all can't. So just tag your friends in the live. Hey, and make sure y'all share this shit up. We got SEDTHEDON in the motherfucking building. We spinning y'all tracks in the motherfucking building. Coco got a little.
I already know what's going on. They sit on the floor with it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Share the motherfucking live.
All right, so we got up Cash Money and Von the Don with the song called.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, play that, prayer.
Damn. I just be some cash from YouTube. Want me to be his one. Got him wrapped around my thumb. Real juicy bitch, got him screaming. Cash money, please, give me a reason. Got him tweaking, he didn't need it. But you know that I ain't fiending. So many niggas got him geeking. Told him chill, babe, you reaching. Told him chill, babe, you need it. Got that nigga saying he want to eat it. Got the drop on me, he speeding. Floating, trying to get to me, weaving. He said it's leaking. Dripping water, ocean. He can't wait, but he can't take it. And that's why I gotta leave him. Bitch.
It's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, well, yeah. She blacking in the
She
motherfucker.
said, bitch.
You know it's the Don shit. Better know real strict how I run shit. Get to the money, we do it for fun. Ain't taking no loss, so that mean that we won, bitch. Say he like how I move. Bitches wanna know how I do what I do. Been knowing the one they ain't never been to. You falling in line, I'm making a root. Run up them rides, be thumbing. No one but cash, so you know it ain't nothing. When he pull up, he say ain't wanna tongue. Told him nothing his ass, so I can see it coming. Say she want smoke, pull up and we trash that. Any beat that I'm on, bag that. Anything I said, I did with a cap. I don't like how you move. Better know where your ass at. Vibing, we riding, she tweaking, I'm sliding. How a bitch gon' speak about where she be when she be high? Told him I'm not creeping, but I'm lying. And that bitch bush, I'm creeping spine. See my up on the money, ain't make them Friday. Yeah, ain't making them Friday. Yeah. See my up on the money, ain't make them Friday. On the down. Shit. Cash money, shit. Let's go.
Talk y'all shit then. Okay then.
Let me tell you
Coco,
something.
you was over there feeling that shit, Coco.
Like that.
Right, they came in riding the beat. All right, let's
and then
go.
left out riding the beat.
And left out riding.
Coco was over there feeling that shit.
That's what I call stealing the nigga car and riding off real fast.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
I broke in this motherfucker and
man, shout out Ron Don and shout out Cash
rolled off real fast.
Shout out Ron Don and Cash Deal. Those really my dogs though. They got their shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Ron Don is an amazing artist. And Cash, if y'all ever in the DMV area, you know, for the Carolinas, if y'all ever in the DMV area, as far as the females as well, and y'all need a makeup artist, holler at Cash Dior. She that, you know what I'm saying?
She like that.
Man, what? She like that. She like that.
What? Beat your face. Come on, get this
beat. She gonna put that makeup on your face.
She gonna get on the beat and give you a beat. Come on
here.
Come on here.
You hear me?
That's what I like.
She gonna have you.
Was she at the last show? She wasn't at the last show. I don't think she was at the last.
Nah, she couldn't make it to the last show. You know, she couldn't make it to the last show.
Okay, but don't worry.
We got another one coming. We
coming
right now.
We got
one planning, right? We planning one right now.
Come down here or we coming up there. Either one.
For sure. All right. So I like that, Cash Dior. I don't really see y'all saying nothing in the comments. Y'all was feeling that or not? Because y'all supposed to be telling us what y'all thinking. Like, I know we've been in here talking. We really been getting to know SED, but y'all still supposed to be telling us what y'all think about the music. And I just think y'all said nothing except tagging y'all 5 friends so y'all get y'all song played. What we doing? What we doing? Y'all know we supporting here. What y'all was thinking? Can I get some fire on the board?
Yeah.
A thumbs up, a hand clap, something?
Definitely put some fire on the board.
Where y'all at?
Cash said she'll definitely come to the next one.
For sure.
Born the Dawn, throw up hearts, 100s.
Y'all must make Coco mad. Don't get me started out here. It's Sunday. Y'all don't get me started. It's Sunday. Y'all don't get me started.
Let's go.
That made me start fussing on the Sunday because y'all ain't acting right.
Ash Star gave it fire. Isdrill said fire.
Thank you, Instagram, Facebook. Get in motherfucking uniform. What y'all doing?
Yeah. Instagram over.
No, they definitely was slide. They was definitely sliding on that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely slapping that motherfucker.
Okay. Northeast B said he was into the interview because that shit was interesting, but
Northeast, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Now I can appreciate y'all really getting into the interview. He's really giving us. Yeah, he giving us the Windows view. He even opened the window and said, "Come on in."
So y'all free, definitely open the window.
Okay, period. All right, Sex 5 said, "I'm mixing artist book." Okay, all right. Air straight. I love the fire sample. Yeah. I love that too. I ain't gonna lie. I did like that Friday.
The Friday sample was something different.
It's crazy.
Cash, you ain't even send me Vaughn or Cash. Y'all ain't send me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on y'all last. I want because usually y'all be sending me y'all music. You know what I'm saying?
You asking
I'm on y'all last,
man. Do you need that?
Hey, I was with that. Hey,
what you said? What the hell?
Y'all cleared on that.
What the hell, Yante?
What the hell?
Well, I don't got that damn song.
Like, I just said that. What the hell shit?
What the hell?
What the hell? All
right. Next up, we got my man. What drama? You still in the building? He's still in here, drama.
It look like he might be.
I'm trying to see.
If not, we can move right to the next one.
All right, drama, you being in here? We're gonna move right along. All right, next up we got Dirty Dots with Lava Gloam.
Okay.
I ain't gonna, that's a like that ass title, Dirty Dot. It's Dirty Thoughts or Dirty Dots.
Dots, like DOTS, DOTS, or the docs, like the docs where they be dropping stuff out. Oh, because he sent you something you got to download and not a track. Oh, okay,
I thought you said Dirty Thoughts.
Dots.
Oh, dots. Oh, okay.
Easy.
Oh, DOTZ. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no,
I thought he said docs, like the
five.
docs where they be dropping off the shipping containers. Y'all had different interpretations on that one right there. Cause I heard something completely different from what y'all heard.
My bad.
It's not loaded.
Y'all know I'm country as hell.
Just a little bit, friend. But it's okay. Nothing wrong with being a little country. Shout out to building more
What
money
up,
than
Cali,
yesterday.
fam?
Straight out of Miami, Florida. What's going on, my boy?
More money than yesterday. I felt that.
No,
Dirty Dots. Dirty Dots. If you still in the building, you send me a wave file. We need an MP3, my love. If you can resend that MP3, we'll definitely get you back in the lineup. All right, so who we got next?
All right, so we're gonna move right along.
Oh, my boy Rick Wynn sent some in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Rico 6.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that raffle. All y'all need is down at the bottom. Free tickets to see Leo Legend next Saturday live. DJ Kale, turn this bitch on. Get it. I
want a real girl, yes, a trill girl, hold it still girl, always here girl, always there girl, and everywhere girl, stop and stare girl, real hair girl, real aware girl, I pull my hair girl, a Cartier girl, a Belvedere girl, with them hips girl, big ass lips girl, lit the tip girl, hit a split girl, not a dumb bitch, or a bum bitch, not a slum bitch, ask for crumb bitch, not a flick bitch, naked every pick bitch, when she can't get away, throw a fit bitch. Not a slow bitch, no naive bitch. Everyday lashes gotta wear a weave bitch. Not a lit bitch, but a rich bitch. I like ophthalmics, but need a 6 bitch. I need a smart girl, a push start girl, off the chart girl, not a tart girl. With her own motion, with her in the ocean, hard as a token, soft she ain't broken. I want a real girl, yes a trill girl, hold it still girl, always here girl, always there girl, and everywhere girl. Stop and still girl, a real hair girl, real aware girl. A pull a hair girl, Cartier girl, Belvedere girl, with them hips girl, big ass lips girl, lit the tip girl, hit a split girl, put her on.
I might say, what happened to the song? It went off?
Here's now.
Hey.
There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold up.
Let me tell y'all something. This reminds me of that song "Looking Ass Boy."
It did. It did. Dirty white socks.
I ain't gonna lie. That can blow on TikTok though.
Mm-hmm. It will.
That's some shit. That's some shit that
TikTok.
That's some shit. He said big lips girl, lick the tip girl, like that's some shit that can blow on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. He
get a split girl.
I can see a big lip girl in the mirror right now licking her lips.
Hey Mo, I ain't gonna lie, that song funny as shit. Like, I ain't even being funny. Like, did you make it to be funny? Or like was you being for real? Like, cause if you made it to be funny, you did a good ass job. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, when I tell you we was over here cackling just now. We couldn't even get ourselves off mute. We was cackling so hard.
Yes, I didn't hit the wrong button and everything. It's trying to save the screen and everything.
Man, I thought the song went off. I'm like, damn, what happened to the song? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If it's not on TikTok, you need to put that on TikTok. Come up with like a little dance with it. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and it's just a gem. It don't matter how your music may come out. If you got a following for it, and if people can dance to it, or it's catchy, or for example, what the hell you say?
What?
Come on now.
Right.
The song, the granted, Rob 49 is a hell of an artist, but he made that for motherfucking marketing purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit that they can bump in the club, even though it sounds stupid or, you know what I'm saying, it's not his best work. He knew what he was doing. So, like, with shit like that, bro, come on, you can go a long way with that shit. I say put that bitch on TikTok, had that bitch on Instagram, have motherfuckers dance to that shit, and you never know that motherfucker gonna blow up overnight. Matter of fact, I'm about to make some shit like that.
Really, you could pay a couple of light influencers to get it started. Honestly, pay a couple light influencers to make a couple videos on it, get them to share it today, and before you know it, your song done blew up on TikTok.
Man, I'm telling you, they gonna be in the club. And the next girl got that girl, French tip girl.
What the hell, girl? What the
hell? Me?
Big lip girl.
They gonna be in the club singing that shit.
Said the chick girl, do a split girl. I said, what?
Nah, it was one part. I think he said some lashes. Then he was like something about a weave. That shit was funny as shit though. I forgot exactly what he said, Mo. I forgot exactly what he said, but yeah, like what's his artist name again?
Dumb girl, not a bum girl. Is that what he said?
I don't know.
He said, I want a dumb girl, not a bum girl.
Hey, but you know how we do on here.
Ooh, you said you're gonna run it back. Oh my god.
Run it back. Run it back.
I want a real girl. Yes, a true girl. Hold it still, girl. Always here, girl. Always there, girl. And never well, girl. Stop and still, girl. Real hair, girl. Real well, girl. A pull my hair, girl. A Cartier, girl. A Belvedere, girl. With them hips, girl. Big ass lips, girl. Lip the tip, girl. Hit a split, girl. Not a dumb bitch. Or a bum bitch. Not a slum bitch. Ask for crumb bitch. Not a flick bitch. Naked every pick bitch. When she can't get away, throw a fit bitch. Not a slow bitch, no naive bitch. Everyday lashes gotta wear a weave bitch. Not a lit bitch, but a rich bitch. I like
weave bitch. That's what he said. Everyday lashes gotta wear a weave bitch. I am crying.
I'm squilling and motherfucking hollering. Hey, shout out to Reed 00 for that one right there.
What happened to SC?
I needed that in my day. SCD, I don't know. He said he's still here.
You hear SC?
You hear SCD today? Can you hear me? SCD, you still in here?
Like you dropped that.
Is that he's still in though?
Okay,
there we go. There we go. All right, we back in the building.
We back.
All right. So
damn, what was the bar? He
said, not everyday lashes, something about a weave girl or some shit. I don't know.
He said
they wear a weave girl.
He said not a naive something. He said not a naive bitch. Every day wear lashes and a weave bitch. That's that's the part I remember. That's the part that I was thinking about.
He said, hey, we like that right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be the TikTok boy right there. She's gonna be putting her lashes on and the wig. Bam.
Okay, bam. But I ain't gonna be stupid though, basically. So you know what? He really said some shit on the low while he's being funny.
Right.
No, he definitely did.
Saying some shit and being funny at the same time, and I like it. I like it. All right, so look, I want to jump back into our last couple questions in your interview.
Okay.
Hold on. We got one more. What's called Cynthia's
drama. Oh, drama. Okay, we did say we was gonna circle back for you, drama.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna throw a third in there. One more, and then we're gonna jump back into these questions because I'm burning to get back into some more.
Yeah, well, all right.
All
right. Well, let me go and get drama out the way, and then we go back to SED.
All right, well, let's get it.
All right. Drama you up, player. With up.
James made a fucking hit. Find yourself single with no children. Can you keep me up? Vibing out with all of my niggas. Pull up and you get stuck. Find yourself single with no children. Can you keep me up? Vibing out with all of my niggas. Pull up and you get stuck. Baby, can you keep me up? So you been looking for that power pack with the night you in love. Oh yeah. Give a fuck about where you was. Now that you arrived, we can focus on us. Focus on you, focus on me. Once we get involved, you crazy to leave. You stinky hoes, tricking off. You only want to eat. You only want to eat. I swear you make it so easy to delete. I can tell that you a woman with some class. Shorty got morals and a whole lot of ass. Show me what you got. Be everything they could. If you're really down, spinning the bag ain't nothing. Fine and still single with no children. Can you keep me up? Vibing out with all of my niggas. Pull up and you get stuck. Oh, no. Fine and still single with no children. Can you keep me up? Vibing out with all of my niggas. Pull up and you get stuck.
And I'm almost willing to bet money the drummer was playing them drums.
He probably was. I wasn't down.
I bet you he was playing the damn drums.
SEDTHEDON.
No, he was. There we go. Boom.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. We got you.
Did you hear the last song, brother?
Did you get to check the last?
Yeah,
song?
I might have said yeah. I heard it.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling that. And I was feeling the raw drums at the beginning because I know for a fact there was drummer in the studio with the mic playing them damn drums at the beginning. I just know it.
Yeah.
Nah, with a name like that, he got to be playing them drums.
Yeah, got to be on the drum.
With the song, like I definitely like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the melody. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of artists that can keep a melody. Or have like an acoustic kind of flow to them. You know what I'm saying? So like to have that melody and putting in your own perspective, I feel like that should be cool for real.
I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all was thinking about that out there in the comments? What y'all was thinking?
Hey, drama always tough to me. I love drama.
The boy is good. The boy is good.
My boy like that. I gotta give it to him.
Every time. Shout out to drama. Like y'all gotta see him in person. Because he brings them drums with him to his performance. And he be drumming and singing at the same time.
See, that right there is real artistry.
Yeah.
That's real art. That's some real talent shit. Like, anytime you could play it, I ain't gonna lie. The only instrument I can play is a damn harmonica. And I barely could play that motherfucker.
You can play harmonica?
I can't. I can never.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. All I know how to do is just. I got a harmonica from the dentist one time when I was a little kid, and like I just was around the house just fucking with it. So if you ask me, do I know how to play it? I'm gonna tell you yes. I'm gonna tell you yes.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna tell you yes. I think I could play the harmonica. I don't know shit.
I'm telling you, that boy's the only I can't even laugh because I tell everybody the only instrument I know how to play is for real is the recorder. I can play the piano like a little bit, but like basic shit. Don't give me nothing too crazy. And the music sheet that you give me, it need to have the A, B, C, D, G. I need that. Yeah, I need that in order for me to know how to play it. I need that part. So don't leave that off for Coco. But yeah, the recorder, that's it. I can't play no other instruments. The recorder, and I like to dibble and dabble on the piano every now and again.
I want to learn how to play the piano. That's one of my things.
Once you learn which keys is what, and they can give you the music in like the ABC form, you can play a lot of shit. Believe it or not, it just takes the practicing. But I need my keys labeled.
Like I can read sheet music a little bit, like I know G, A, B, C, D. I know.
But I needed to actually say G, A, B. Yeah, like, don't just give me the note because I don't know what the fuck the note
on the piano. Then I might be able to play.
You know what? I lied. I can play "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" on the piano. That's the only damn song I know. I can play "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star."
Oh, okay. Hey, now my auntie
Hey,
did
play
And
teach
I'm
me
Drake
and
how
I
to
can
Singles
play
tell you what
without.
it is.
Batman
It's
on the
B. I
guitar.
will never forget it because I had to learn how to play it on the recorder in front of people. It's BAGABBBBAAAGGG. That's
Is that's Old
That's Mary.
McDonald's?
That's Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh
one.
shit, I'm thinking that's Old McDonald's. Damn.
Okay. I know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on
Mary
the
had a
recorder
little lamb.
perfectly.
Now
Okay, by the note.
I can't play the old school Batman theme on the guitar. My auntie did teach me how to do that.
Not, not the Hey, this nigga just took me out of here. Listen, I'm ready to
That nigga say he can play the old Batman on the
And I
guitar.
can do the Rugrats on the guitar. I mean on the piano. I can do the Rugrats thing.
Hey,
Doom, doom,
drummer
doom,
All right,
and
so
doom,
did
look,
cut
pretty.
off, but it's still
The next time I see you,
the whole song is still on the Facebook drummer.
I want to hit
If
a
you
I
wanna,
want to hit a Rugrats intro on the piano. We gonna be around somewhere with a piano. I'm gonna hold you to that.
hey,
Okay, I'll play it.
listen. So
I can
we
play
we
it.
also
All right, bet.
not only did we tell y'all about what was it Bike Week, but we told y'all about Mike Check Winwood. Hey, a lot of them locations out there be having little pianos and shit. I'm trying to tell you. Miami, July. Y'all need to. I need the DMV to make their way to Miami in July. That's what I need.
Oh no, we gonna be there. Y'all already know SED movement and SED team, ATL top floor. We all gonna be down there. We gonna be down
Period.
there.
Period. Make sure y'all
I'm
look out
gonna
for
talk to the team about
that.
Bike Week 2. I'm gonna talk to the team about Bike Week 2. Try
I'm
to get
gonna send you
everybody
all the
on the same
info.
accord.
I'm gonna send you all the info after live. I'm gonna tell you them two right
All right,
there.
cool.
That's where you got to be at.
Yes,
all right, look.
sir.
So before we jump back into the interview, real quick, shout out to Soundwave.
Shout out to
Soundwave Studios. You
Shout
know
out
they provide
Soundwave.
our location every week. We in
That's
here.
where we at.
Got the acoustic set up just right so the sound good. We got our door to close, and it be sessions going on in here. Y'all never even know. So shout out to Soundwave, and if you need a
Shout out
recording space
Soundwave.
right here in the Greensboro area, make sure y'all tap in with Big Lou. All right. Period. Period. All right. That was
Oh,
the
hold up,
message from.
y'all in Greensboro.
Yeah, we in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Greensboro. Can I give a shout out one time?
Go ahead.
Cause I got some family in Greensboro.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do your shout out, bro.
All right, look. I don't know. He probably is gonna see this. I'm gonna send him the link after this anyways. But man, my brother Diamond, he from Greensboro. It's crazy. Like it's crazy I just said that. And I remember going down there, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first went down there, I was younger, you know what I'm saying? But he lived by the college. I forgot what college it is, but
He lived right on Mark. He lived right over there by Market by A&T. Got to be.
Yep, right there. But yep, right there.
East Side baby. All right, he like Coco. He an East Side baby. Period.
And nigga, I'm never gonna forgive you for making me walk motherfucking 45 minutes to that damn store, and we had to walk 45 minutes back. But now I love you though, bro. You know, shout out to my brother, man.
What the fuck store he walked you to?
Man, I don't even know. I think it was a grocery store. Matter of fact, Piggly Wiggly. That's what the fuck it was called. We walked
He
the
walked
Piggly
to
Wiggly.
West Market Street? That's crazy.
That is.
We walked the
That's
Piggly Wiggly.
diabolical.
I'll never forget that shit.
That's
We walked
diabolical.
the
And it
Piggly
was a
Wiggly.
nigga line right up the street.
Yeah, food line right up the street.
Man, we walked the Piggly Wiggly. I was mad as shit because I ain't gonna lie. I'm a city nigga, so you know I'm used to like Metro, man, Ubers, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, they ain't had Ubers back then, but
we had the
man,
bus.
I was used to at least catching the train, the bus. This nigga like, man, we gonna walk. All right, cool, little 5-10 minute walk. I could do that. Man, this nigga had us walking an hour, man. You know, but shout out my brother though. Shout out my brother, man. You know.
Yeah, he walked you from the east side to the west side, real bad.
Greensboro had a whole bus system, bro.
Hell yeah.
I used to catch the bus everywhere.
The only
And that's the
thing
first
we ever had was on West Market Street, so for sure he walked you from the east side by the college.
Man,
to West
all
Market
I remember
Street.
is just walking. We was just walking, and that's the first thing I got. That's the first nigga I got drunk with. He made me drink some moonshine. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Never forget that shit.
You was on that country water.
Out there on the creek.
Man, what, man? Man, I couldn't wait to get back home. I'm like, fuck that.
But that creek water had you slumped. But that thing I had you slumped over real good.
Well, it was some creek water in the building last night. Shout out to everybody that attended. No Diamonds, No Pressure too.
Shout out to everybody.
Appreciate y'all.
What up, Draco?
All right, so look, my next question for you, STD. STD, you still with me? There you go. I think he's coming back in now. Hold on.
Just doing a little something. He trying to
It
come
was
back.
circling.
He trying to come back.
There we go. Anytime I see the little chat head come back, I know the video about to come back in. Yeah, we was definitely lit last night. We're gonna give him a
was
second.
Liddy
Last
McNitty.
night was crazy. I can't wait to do another one. What this day party on May 17th gonna be crazy. My birthday bash gonna be ridiculous.
Hey, you
Boy.
know what? Shout out to all the artists that showed up. Even though
Shout out.
some of y'all was late as hell,
Later than a motherfucker.
but everybody showed up that signed up. I was surprised.
Yeah. Like that was crazy. We even had to run over a little bit. All right, there we go. My boy is Mike.
Mike.
All right, y'all can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right. So my next question
All
for
right,
you.
cool.
Your Indie Flow Fest performance helped you win that contest. What was going through your
Right.
mind when you were on stage that night, especially with everything happening with your mom at the time?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That that night was real special to me. You know, it was real special to me because like I say, what's minor to them is major to us. You know, my mother literally just went blind in one of her eyes probably like a month ago, you know, a month and a half ago. She went blind in one of her eyes. And that shit kind of like it kind of destroyed me a little bit, you know, to the point where as though I was hurt, you know, I was hurt on a lot of levels, you know, and it was just a lot of shit that was happening at once. You know, the devil was really working. Like the devil, he was really working. You know, I had homies that was, you know, I had a homie that died probably like 2 days before the performance.
Jesus.
Me, Boosie, and my man Freeway got pulled over. You know, I'm talking about hopped out on 30 police cars. You know, just
Jesus.
for them to fuck with us. You know, searched the car, didn't find nothing but face down on the ground, shit like that. And that was the day of the performance, like literally a couple of hours before the performance. So, and I remember, you know, I pulled up with my mother, and she told me, you know, show the world who you are, you know, and that shit like that, like words of aspiration and certain things that people say to me, I take that shit to heart, you know. When I was on that stage, I ain't see nobody, you know. I just I seen my past for real, you know. I seen my father in the crowd, I seen my mother in the crowd, you know. I seen my little sister in the crowd. I seen certain people that played a significant role to get me where I'm at today. Like, you know,
Mhm.
not to say I didn't see people, but every time I look in the crowd, I see my father, my mother, you know, certain people. And like, granted, every artist that was there was talented. You know, shout out every artist that was there, but I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I needed that shit. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed for people, even if I didn't win the contest, I wanted people to feel my pain. You know what I'm saying? That's why Pray For Me is one of them songs where as though, and Pray For Me about to drop pretty soon. You know, we just doing some legal work with that, but Pray For Me is one of them songs where as though, like, when you hear this song, it's going it's gonna really touch your soul. Cause I lost my little cousin and I made that song the next day, you know. So the song, for all the people that don't know how it go like, I love how the first part go? I told my niggas I got them for life and I ain't lead them wrong. So Lord be with me while I'm driving home. Another dead nigga, another sad song. But don't nobody cries, cause it won't last long. You know you gotta pray for me. I wanted people to feel that shit.
Pray for
You know what
me.
I'm
Pray
Pray
for
for
me.
me.
Boy, listen, you ain't said
Pray
nothing.
You
We
feel
remember
me?
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted people to feel that shit though, because I can sit right here and talk about gangster shit all day. I can sit right here and talk about bitches all day. I can sit right here and I can talk about a whole catalog of shit, but I want people to feel that pain. You know, I want people to be like, I want to see what y'all going through too. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to relate to me. You know, so just on that stage when I was talking, and you know, like, I just went back to uh you either a shock or a guppy. And I wasn't leaving it empty handed, you know, like shit, my mother just went blind and my mother telling me show the world who I am. You know how powerful that is? My mother went blind and she telling me to show the world who I am. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, that was my thought process when I was up on that stage, you know, just bringing back something home to her, you know, like, and my mother, you know, me and my mother, we talked about it, and my mother cried. She was so proud and so happy. Like, you would have thought I won a damn Oscar. You know what I'm saying? She called me family, like, oh, like, you know, JR, you going So, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, yeah, that was my thought pattern, my process up on that stage. You know, just
Let me tell you
basically to
something
rock
about Parker.
out.
We felt it. We definitely
we
felt it.
definitely felt
Like
it.
that. I think that's why it went so crazy. Like the whole club went stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's like that energy just took over everything. Like you had everybody
Yeah.
in there singing about 3 times in a row.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so Wally, when he hosts, every once in a while he'll request a song. He might request a run back, but I don't think I've seen him request no song 3 times.
He hadn't.
Like
Yeah,
and he was like, hey, play that shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Coyote, man. Shout out Coyote, man.
We was
Real
like,
good dude, man.
We done did about 4, 5, maybe 6 shows with Wale, and I swear I believe you the first one he done played 3 times.
Mm-hmm. That was hard, man. We definitely felt that, and we appreciate you. You know, really just putting yourself out there on display and being 100% SEDTHEDON, man.
Yeah.
We can appreciate that for sure.
All right. So coming from such a challenging background, you defied the odds. What message do you want people to take away from your music, especially those who might be in a similar situation?
Shit. For anybody out there that's, you know, listening to this live or gonna see this live later down the line, shit, for the people that's gonna see this live from 5 years now, 10 years, when, you know, like, we at the top, just keep one thing in mind and always remember this. Every day is going to be a challenge, but every day is a hustle. Every day is an opportunity. You know, every time that the Most High wake you up and He gives you breath in your body,
Yep.
it's opportunity out there to give you a chance to make it. You know, don't let your past define your future. You know, I come from a place where as though motherfuckers told me I'm gonna be dead by the time I'm 18. I'd be doing life in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I done went through every adversity that you can throw. You know what I'm saying? I done been through everything. And I'm talking about everything, every single thing. But I didn't let that shit define who I am as a person. You know, I didn't let it define my future. And you know, be humble. You know, like, spread knowledge, spread words of aspiration to others. Learn to be a better you than what you were yesterday. You know, a lot of us get lost within, you know, this stimulation where as though you want to keep up with this person, you want to live this lifestyle, live, you know, like Coco said, like, living your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you can be, is who you are, the best person, your best version of yourself. So for every artist out there, every person out there, entrepreneur, hustler, you know, pioneer, whatever it is that you're doing, keep grinding. You know, the sun gonna shine again. Like that I do know. Whenever you walk through that storm, that sun gonna shine again. So, like, you hear me, chest out, chin up, and, like, you know, keep moving. Don't let up for nobody. And fuck a person opinion. Don't listen to nobody opinion. Whatever it is that you want to do, you do that shit 10 times fold and go full throttle with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. You know what I'm saying? So
Period.
if you gonna be if you want to sell cars, you be the best damn dealer that you can be out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Cause the real shit is a lot of people that tell me every day or told me, oh, this music shit, you should stop doing this, da 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 da. I'm gonna tell
Period.
y'all something. I got shit, real emotion. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't listen to people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to
No matter
yourself. Stay
do
true.
what it is that you feel in your heart that you supposed
Hell
to.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you was the what is it, the butcher. You better have the best cuts in town.
The best cuts.
Man.
As they call them, the prime cuts.
You better have the best cuts in town.
Man,
I don't care if
you
you
better.
are a cash register at McDonald's. You better be the best cash register, and you better make it where everybody hope you working when they come through.
Man.
You got to go out here for lunch. I hope my girl at the window. She always got a good attitude. She smiles.
Right.
Man.
It be like that. You think people don't pay attention to stuff like that, but they do.
Be like that.
People
Be
do.
your
People
best
definitely pay attention to that.
pay attention to that.
I done had people come in to work and be like, yo, I came in here bad, but now I see you up, chipper, happy. I'm
Yeah,
happy today. Yeah,
my day
Hell
around.
yeah.
to my
Don't
day.
nobody like a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a
No.
fuck nigga. Don't nobody like that.
Don't be an
Don't be a
asshole.
fuck nigga.
Spread a little joy. Spread a little joy. I remember when I used to work at Skips, and this lady came through one day, and I don't know what was going on with her. She had an attitude when I was taking her order at the back. So when she pulled around to the front, I just asked her. I said, "Are you having a bad day today? Like, do you need a hug or like some words of encouragement?" I was like, "Because you seem like you're really going through it." When I tell you, that lady broke down in the window. She was like, I'm having the worst day, and I didn't mean to take it out on you. I could just hear it in your voice or something.
That's all people need sometimes is a little hug. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Just a little love, and that you see him, and that you know it's not gonna last forever. Whatever you're going through, it's not permanent.
That's all people be needing.
Got to have a little tenderness.
All right, I'm gonna move to the next question because this nigga done started singing. All right, so SED, what's next for you in 2025? Besides March Madness, do you have any other big projects or collaborations lined up that fans can look forward to?
Hell yeah. So look, so this month alone, in April, I got shows lined up. I got a show on the 21st. I got a show on the 19th. No, I got a show on the 19th, the 21st, and the 24th. I'm about to do a collaboration with Trash Talk. If y'all don't know who Trash Talk is, go look him up. To give y'all like a brief summary, Trash Talk is the dude is though he asks you an interview question, you read it, you ball that shit up, throw it in the trash can. But he's been doing like a lot of artist spotlights and shit like that. So we got a lot of things lined up for us performance. Me, ATL TV, and Top Floor, we got a lot of things lined up. We gonna be in different states, different cities. ATL, here we come. Carolinas, here we come. Houston, here we come. You gonna see me partner with a lot of different comedians, social media sensations. Far as he's funny down. Shout out my dog, he's funny down. Shout out Josiah. We got a lot of skits and stuff coming, and I'm dropping my first EP, Miss Call from the Street. So I ain't gonna tell y'all when it's dropping. Just know it's gonna drop this year. Before the end of this year, Miss Call from the Streets will be dropping. But I got a song that's about to drop pretty soon. Matter of fact, I know it drops on the 18th, but I had scheduled it to drop. It was like 3-4 months ago. Everybody about to drop on the 18th. It's gonna be on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, iHeartRadio, all that. It will be dropping on the 18th of this month. But far as performance, we got shit lined up from now to October. So just stay tuned. You about to see a lot of collaborations. Shout out my man MX, another amazing cameraman within the DMV. So I got a lot of people that I'm partnering with. Shout out Smexy Nay. She's another artist that me and her about to get some work done. So I got a lot of shit I'm doing with a lot of different people and a lot of different projects that we about to get together. So that's what SED got. We got brand release drops coming, clothes, all type of shit.
2025 sound like a busy year for SED.
Hell yeah, man! 2025 about to
B&B.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. I would prefer to be busy. That's why before the show started, when I was like, I like to take a break. You know what? Let me stop saying that before the Lord sit me down for real. Hey, listen, this is what we asked for. When we all started, we all asked to be booked, busy, and have some motion, have things going on. So we asked for. So now that we got it, I got to stop complaining. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit down because we've been running for like years, but that's what it takes. You got to be consistent, and consistency means you can't stop, you can't slow up.
2 years,
can't
not at all.
I've been running for 10.
Yeah. I mean, 2 years consistent. I ain't had no break or nothing. But praise the Lord, we staying booked. As long as we is on people's minds, in their earbuds, when they on Spotify and YouTube, I ain't gonna complain. Okay, hallelujah.
I've been running. I'm about to tell my age now, so I've been running since 05. No break. No pause, no nothing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't hear you complaining. I be the one complaining. That's why I said I gotta stop complaining because it don't be.
That's what we call a marathon.
No, I don't complain to y'all. I give it to my Lord and complain to Him. And just,
nah, for real.
Get in my burdens and then go from there.
True. I gotta stop complaining to y'all after I complain to the Lord. I feel like when we was in church, the pastor was talking to me. He said, "Stop taking it to the Lord and then taking it back outside." I'm supposed to leave it. I ain't been doing a great job of stewarding over that, so I got to do better with that. You know what I'm saying? When I take it, I gotta leave it because then I'll be like, "Free, you know what? I just can't."
Cause see, you gotta look. You gotta look at the realization. Complaining to y'all
It doesn't change
ain't gonna
anything.
solve nothing. Y'all can't solve my problem.
It
Nah,
doesn't.
for real.
It doesn't. You said it
Man, give it to the most
before.
high.
Only thing y'all can do is give me advice and give me y'all perspective from y'all point of view or from where y'all came from. But other than that, as far as solving it, that's gonna be between me and the Lord.
You gave a couple of words right there, friend. I'm sorry. You gave a couple.
Okay, but back to SE. A lot of people say to see the grind and the hustle,
Mhm.
but what are some unseen or behind the scenes struggles you face as an emerging artist trying to make it in the industry?
Um, some struggles that I face as an upcoming artist.
Yes, sir. Any
I
of them?
say far as the DMV and this go for all the DMV artists. See the DMV is one of them places where it's though like we don't have unity how Atlanta may have unity, the Carolinas may have unity.
Don't get it messed up. Carolina struggle with unity just like anywhere else.
Yeah, we all
Okay,
struggle
okay.
too.
But places like Detroit, Chicago, like how you got a lot of artists coming out of there, and it's kind of not like that here. Like here, it's everybody for themselves. And we're just now learning to come together. So really, I say one of my biggest challenges is exposure, far as from other places. But me just being the kind of person I am, I always been think for myself and so I'm gonna go to this place, go to that place, travel this place. So like that's one of them, and I don't really try to stress too much, far as making it deep into the industry. Cause let me tell y'all something. This for all my artists. Listen up. For all my artists, I'm about to drop some gems so y'all can pick them up. You don't need the industry to make money, bro. At the end of the day, if your goal and your dream is to do music, then you're gonna do it regardless if it comes with or without the money. But it's so many ways that you can be self-efficient to make money within the music industry. You don't need, I'm not gonna say you need a deal, but you don't need a deal. You know what I'm saying? If that's not the route that you want to take, the independent style is the way to go. You just have to learn how to do everything yourself. Like me and my team, I know how to record myself. I got my own producers. I got my own engineers. I got my own, you know what I'm saying, production team. So when it is time to go up to those big labels and that table, guess what? I said it's LLC. I said it's trademark. I own my name. I own my royalties, my publishing. You got to learn this business ways though. It's just not music, y'all. It's a business to it. So this for every artist that is starting off. Practice your craft, but also practice the business that you're into. Learn what you're getting yourself into because you don't want to get into a room full of people and you may be the best artist in the world, but you are so naive to what's going on. They
Ain't
gonna
nobody
use the
else.
shit out you. So
Yeah.
it's so many different ways that you can make money in today's time with music, these social media platforms, these different ways of you using your brand to make money. For all artists that is on a platform and making music and you have thousands of streams and shit, learn how to sync your music. Learn how to use your music where as though your music can get played on different TV shows, radio shows, movies and shit where as
Right.
though that's a whole
And sync
different
license is another bag.
Think
Ooh.
like yes,
a
sir.
whole different bag. A whole different bag.
That's
They might
Think
residual.
write
about
you
how
a
when you
check.
think about like how many people watch it, or if it's a show that has reruns every time it play, and you on there
Residual
You
income.
want it. That's
dollars.
residual income. You know what I'm saying? So just learn the different pockets of the music industry. You don't. And then if you want to get a deal, you can. I'm not telling nobody don't, but you don't need a 360 deal. You know what I'm saying? You don't need. It's not like how it was back in the early 2000s, late 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of deals and shit like that are being exempt because independent artists are knowing how to use their platform. What you guys don't know is that when you get a deal and they give you advance, that's money that you
Yep.
got to pay back. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So they
That's
give
it.
your ass 100
You
million,
want
you
a
got to
loan,
pay
you
that
can
100
get
million
that
back.
yourself. You don't got to get that from the label. You want a loan, you go to the bank.
Yeah, that's pretty
You hear
much
me?
all it is.
That's pretty much all it is. They giving you an advance to basically invest your music. Now, if you do want to, go to the deal, I say get a distribution deal, get a publisher, own your name, own your, your masters and stuff like that. But learn to work, hand to hand with the publisher, the distribution deal, put them together. Like I said, own all own your credentials from your masters,
That's
your
it.
royalties, and your publishing and learn to work that shit way up. Get on different platforms, do different performance because your money comes from you selling shows. That's
Yep.
why Drake and Kendrick Lamar and people like that, they make so much money. They don't make money off, they make money off streams, but a lot of their money comes from performance.
Ticket
Learn how
sales.
to sell a performance.
Yes,
Listen
sir.
here, let me tell you something.
Say that one more
You
again for the
you
people in the
hold
back.
on, because before he say it again, I just want to say I'm glad that you said it for once, and I can stop saying it because let me tell you something. I hate to put together a show. We tell artists that they gotta sell tickets, and they be like, "Well, I mean, why I gotta do the promoter's job?" You're not.
You're
You're
not.
doing your job.
You're doing your
You
Like
job.
doing your
the
job.
you selling tickets is the whole purpose of you coming to hit the stage. Because why do you want to come hit a stage that you didn't invite no fans to come see you on?
Exactly.
That's because people be jumping in the game where as though like they think everything is supposed to be given to them. Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't always have this mindset. Like my
It takes
dog
growth.
Legacy. That's why I fuck with Legacy and Bam so much because they be on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like music is music. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at the end of the day, everything we doing is self efficient. You have to be self efficient out here when you doing this music. And that's just in life in general. You have to be self efficient. So for all my artists out there instead of scrolling on TikTok and Instagram all day, learn to utilize it where as though it makes you income and it makes you a better artist. You know what I'm saying? Now when
Mhm.
I get on TikTok, I go live. Even if I'm not doing shit, I could be in here and remind you, I got my own studio. This right here, I will show y'all the mic, but I gotta go grab it. But I be in here recording myself. You know what I'm saying? I record myself. I send it to, my producers. They mix and master, and come up with a team, come up with a blueprint, come up with a plan.
Amen.
Learn to
Amen.
you got to. If you don't, you gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna make it to the top. But if you have consistency, persistency, and a grind, my nigga, you will make it way further than where you at. You know what I'm saying? So that's for any
Mhm.
artists out here that want to keep, prevailing, keep going. Just to let y'all know, like I had did a I had basically did like a remix to the Meek Mill and Friday, the Friday Proud of You. That motherfucker got over 100,000 views,
Mm.
300 comments, 400 likes. Zaytoven reposted it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Wale Coyote reposted it. You know what I'm saying? Different people slid in my DMs from different cities. That's major people. Shout out J Dot from Florida, from Miami, Florida, and shit like that. I fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? But they was fucking with it. So it's it's all on how you utilize the things that's around you. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely one of them. Like be self-efficient, man. You know what I'm saying? Be self-efficient. Don't jump in this music game thinking you just gonna do music and that's it. Now you gotta learn the
And it's
business
just
that you in.
that's not how it works. Listen, I tell
Amen.
any artist, I mean, it's not my quote, but I
Shout
love to
out
use it.
Punchline.
Proper planning prevents poor performance.
#3.
Yep.
You got to have a plan. You need a team. You need a
Yeah, you
plan when it
definitely
comes to
got to
this
be
music.
your team.
Otherwise, you're just gonna be funneling your money into a hole. Speaking of which, we are gonna get into our keep it a band because today we're gonna talk about the top 5 things the artists waste their money on. So y'all definitely stay tuned for
Yeah,
that.
go ahead and get in the
Do we?
news
I
and
was gonna
all
say
of
I'm gonna
that.
go jump into. We really appreciate you for coming through. You are welcome to stay in if you want.
We're
It's
gonna
fine
play
by
some of
us.
your music too, bro, before
We
we get
definitely
up
gonna
out
get
of
some
here.
Okay.
out of here. Do
Can
you have the shout outs? Tell the people where to follow you. Let them know where they can find you. All of that.
all right. My bad, cause the phone keep going in and out. Y'all can hear me? All right, so I go
Yeah.
by
Yes,
the
sir.
name. I go by the name SEDTHEDON, Stack Every Dollar. You can follow me on all platforms at SEDTHEDON _. That's for Instagram. That's for TikTok, YouTube. It's SEDTHEDON, Spotify, SEDTHEDON. You know, any more shout outs? I just want to shout out, you know, my team, my supporters, my fans, my family, friends, loved ones, and you know, just give y'all some words of encouragement before I leave. Like, you know, keep grinding. Stay on top of y'all grind. Keep doing y'all shit, and I'm gonna see y'all at the top. You know, and when y'all get a chance, go look up ATL TV and go look up Top Floor Bam. Them boys working. Them boys working.
Bad.
STD. This was a good way. I tell you, these interviews are getting better and better every time we do another one.
No, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Coco and Prayer. Shout out y'all too. You know, shout out the whole Carolinas. You know, shout out y'all. I appreciate y'all having me.
No doubt,
Hey, listen. You welcome back anytime, my brother.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all for bike week.
Okay.
I'm gonna see y'all for bike week.
Yeah,
I'm about to
tap
go
in
and
with
get shit planned, man. I'm gonna see y'all for bike week.
Look, that's the week before my birthday too. My birthday bash is here in North Carolina the week after, but we're gonna turn up during IFF.
Yeah.
Okay.
South
Can I do one
Carolina
more
for
shout
my
out?
birthday.
Before I get off, can I do one more shout out?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Shout out my sister Temple. The day is her birthday.
Happy birthday,
sister.
You know, happy birthday, sis. Love you a lot. If you saying this, you know, keep going up. You know, keep having a wonderful, great time. And I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Period. I love that.
Ooh.
All right, look, so y'all ready to get into this Rip the Rumors or no? Because I got a couple things I want to tell y'all about. I got a couple things. All right, so look, y'all know we're going to get into new releases first because I definitely want to cover new releases first. So y'all know Swiss Beats, Jada Kiss, and Pusha T coming out with a new track.
Bitches.
Yeah, him. That one right there. So Swiss Beats is back with another banger, teaming up with Pusha T and Jada Kiss for a gritty new track called Danger. And I hope it ain't that. I hope it ain't that right there. I hope it's not that. If it could be anything but that, I'd be happy. I mean, don't get me wrong, that song was a hit, but it was also in like 2000. So
they just remade it.
I'm over it now. So it's dropping April 18th. While it is not officially confirmed that the song is rumored to be a part of the Godfather of Harlem season 4 soundtrack, Twist already had The Hustle and Repeat on the previous season, so it kind of lines up with them having a song that's available for the new season of Godfather of Harlem. If y'all have not been watching Godfather of Harlem, tap in. Okay, y'all know we love a good biopic that's lightly salted with some fiction. The snippet that they tease sounds like a raw boom bap joint, perfect for Jada's gritty flow and Pusha's razor sharp bars. Fans are especially hyped since Pusha's still keeping quiet on that Clips album with No Malice. So this is a solid fix. In the meantime, I want to know who's gonna give it a listen. I'll give it a listen. I like all of the three. I like Swiss Beats. I do like Jada. And Pusha T all right with me. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm a DJ, so I'm always looking for some new music.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to give that a good listen. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. We can go full screen right fast. Definitely going to give that an amazing listen. Definitely going to give that an amazing listen. In real life. All right. And then the next new release, Young Thug. You know, my boy been out for a little minute. Yeah, Thugger getting ready to drop something. He been out for a little minute. And y'all know he's been teasing a new product or new project that's gonna be coming out. So Thug looks like he's gearing up for a major comeback, teasing a new album, possibly entitled UI Scooty.
UI
Scooty.
Okay.
Scuddy. It might be Scuddy. I think that's Scut. Scuddy. Now, but what is a Scuddy? That was the first question that came up for me.
I have no inkling.
That you don't know what a Scuddy? Hey, if you know in the comments,
do anybody in the
what
comments
the hell a
know what a
Scuddy is? Somebody tell me what the fuck a Scuddy is.
Tell me what it is.
Tape dropping. Okay.
Tell me what it is.
He's dropping on 420, so we definitely gonna get that in the playlist here.
Shout out K-Sal.
Yes. So Billboard is saying that the universe has been too quiet until now. While there's no release date just yet, it's expected to drop sometime next month. And rumors are swirling about the guest spots from 21 Savage and Future. Thug's been dropping hits for weeks, including rocking a UI Scuddy jersey courtside at a recent game, which has fans hyped and speculating. On top of that, He just scored a big legal win, beating a motion to revoke his probation. So the boy is good. After already serving 5 years, he's now on 15 years probation. Setting the stage for a fresh chapter, both in the streets and in the booth. So I am excited to hear.
Go.
Y'all know I'm a Young Thug. I'm a Young Thug fan already, so I'm definitely gonna give it a listen. Don't even ask me. I'm biased.
So there's a big controversy about Young Thug lyrics, right? About the tattoo that Buddy got on his back when it say, "Horses don't stop, they keep going." So the controversy is, do he say hustlers or horses? I always thought he said horses.
Oh, he said hustlers don't stop, they keep going.
You
can live your life, but it's gonna keep going. Yeah. Either way, it don't matter. I don't care if he was talking about the horses or the hustle. I'm with it. Okay. Send me the music as soon as it drop. I want to hear it. Okay. I like me a little.
But they were just saying, because the dude had it tatted on his back, so they was like, well, what's the real lyrics? Did the nigga say?
So do it say horses or hustlers on his back?
His back say horses.
Okay, well then horses don't stop; they keep going.
But the problem is we don't know if Thugger says hustlers or horses. But I think
horses can run for a long time, so he could be saying horses. It really don't matter. He said hustlers. Okay. Tay Sav said he said hustlers. Tay Sav's vote is their hustlers. It don't matter to me.
Don't stop, they keep
going. The hustlers or the horses. Either way, keep it running. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look. Jumping into the next rumor radar. So we all have kind of been seeing the blogs about Wendy Williams and her conservatorship thing that she got going on. You know, she's in a mental institution, all kinds of stuff going on.
She got a lot of her there when she lost all that weight. Her head was too big for her body. And she go down.
We are not talking about the Ozempic tales right now. We're talking about Wendy Williams and her conservatorship.
Well, she knew damn well she was going crazy when she did all that. Okay, now go ahead.
I'm whining. Okay, so Wendy Williams is locked in a legal battle over her controversial guardianship. But she's showing signs of fighting back, which makes me think that Wendy might not be that damn crazy. This week, she was denied permission to leave her assisted living facility to have dinner with her niece and her new high-power attorney, Joe Tacopina. Now, why that nigga named Tacopina?
That's like Taco Pina.
I'm gonna call it Tacopina because I didn't want to say taco.
Okay.
I didn't want to sound out
Tocopina.
Tocopina is what I'm gonna call him. Okay. Tocopina. Sounds funny. Who represented everyone from Meek Mill to Donald Trump. Despite that, she did manage to step out the next day for a family dinner with her niece, Don Lemon, and his husband. Tocopina says Wendy's not incapacitated and doesn't belong in the facility, which again, I at this point am starting to believe. He's calling it a
draconian.
A draconian. Not a draconian.
Draconian.
Dracula. Not the people who's trying to keep her locked up in there so they can feast on her. I'm cool with it. I mean, but that makes sense though if they just living off of any royalties or residuals or any money that she has coming in.
Oh, I'm going to say, well, what they eating on? Because she ain't got nothing on her bones, nothing.
I'm not fucking with Ayo Press today. So he's pushing to get her out and says she doesn't support the A&E docuseries about her life. The legal drama is heating up, but Wendy's clearly still got some fight in her, okay? Now, I want them to leave her alone. And did y'all see the docuseries on A&E?
I'm just saying they should have chose a better word than draconian.
Draconian.
Yeah.
They said that they out there, they offer money. Offer money. That's what they said. Just
okay. Okay, they sucking the blood out of her money. Okay, all right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that, Wendy is on Wendy's show is still playing on like local networks that like need to fill up their TV time. So, hey, I know Pluto got a channel that's just for Wendy Williams. So hey, it is what it is.
We need to get that far. Get us a TV show.
Yeah, we need a Pluto. Hit us up.
Pluto, Tubi. Netflix.
Let us know what you need. Tubi, we done sent you a couple things already. I need y'all to respond. So listen.
Amen.
The next thing, 1090 Jake. Everybody is familiar with 1090 Jake. Y'all know he does all of the criminal background breakdowns for all celebrities that got any type of criminal cases. Like 1090 Jake be giving the breakdown. He has done the Big Meech breakdown. Now Big Meech might be out of prison, But the streets and the internet are still talking. Snitching rumors kicked off heavy after 50 Cent threw shots.
Ooh.
And now 1090 Jake has weighed in on Vlad TV. Jake says he didn't find any paperwork proving that Meech cooperated with the feds, but he pointed to some shady details, like a female informant offering Meech a deal where his name wouldn't appear in the documentary for a lighter sentence, which sounds like, the documents for a lighter series sentence, which some people 50 basically said that's what happened, is that you was snitching, they didn't put your name in the paperwork, you got a lighter sentence, that's how you got out early. That's basically what 50 was trying to imply. I don't really know. This is what they said, not I said. Then people said it. I'm just running it back to y'all.
He said,
call it Chatty Patty if you want to. Either way, I'm doing that. So there's also speculations around his life rights being tied to an informant instead of family, and his post-prison moves have folks side-eyeing just a little bit. Still nothing solid, just more rumors flying, but 50 and Meech been going back and forth, and this feels like it's more for social media than a courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like social media or the internet is just doing what they do. Like I said about the girl that's been going viral for the line dancing.
Yeah.
What's her name? Janelle? That they was doing all of that with her. Just the internet was just doing what they were doing. The girl was already invited to the cookout. For you, those of you that didn't know, she is mixed. She was already at the cookout. Yeah. People talk about this white girl, this white girl, that. She was already invited. She was bringing the ice back. Matter of fact, she just took a walk to the store with her cousins, and she was on the way back already. But the internet just likes to do what the internet likes to do. You know, they get a little piece of information
and run with
it.
Run,
That's just what the internet likes to do. However, we are here. Not to be getting bougie. Stacks 5, you funny. He said,
but y'all know 50 getting old. He gotta do something to keep that money coming in.
He gotta keep it interesting. You know, he gotta keep us looking out for what he got coming up next. He gotta keep us watching Raising Kanan. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be watching it when I leave here. Because I didn't see the episode last night. But he gotta keep us up on what he got going on. And the way to do that is to troll other niggas.
Hey.
Period.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Period. All right, so I want to talk about a nice little turn of events in the news this week, because Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, tell it.
Soulja Boy told him.
Turn my swag on.
Well, he about to hop about the bed and pull his checkbook out because he just got hit with a major legal L. He has been ordered to pay over $4 million to his former assistant and girlfriend after losing a civil lawsuit involving claims of sexual battery and abuse. Though the accuser officially sought over $70 million in court, Soulja Boy admitted the trial drained his money. Revealed that he had no health insurance, and even laughed off reports of $100 million net worth. He couldn't confirm how much he still makes off of Crank That either.
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much, and he be but he just a couple years ago when he just bragging about how he's still making money off it. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. Despite making
niggas talk to the time for the fact.
Hey, listen here. The boy might be slow, but he ain't stupid, okay?
Let them
he got in there
so
I don't know what these people is talking about the internet. Just what the internet
I ain't said that. Well, Soulja Boy, we got it on video back here.
Boy, he got in there and said, I don't know what the people talk about the internet, just doing what the internet do. I don't know what I make off of nothing. I have no clue.
They can find out.
But despite denying all allegations and planning to appeal, he says that the whole process has been unfair and one-sided. Now he's dealing with the court drama, council shows, and ongoing rap beefs, all while trying to keep his name and brand intact. Now I'm gonna tell you why I said this is a quick turnaround for karma, because just 2 days prior to this, no, 1 day, maybe 2 days prior to this, Soulja Boy was trolling Blueface for Blueface having to make that payment to his girlfriend for lying and saying that they slept together and they didn't. He was trolling and laughing.
I'm about to hit a stack 5.
Hey, you stupid for that. Regardless of you doing good, you doing bad, they're gonna talk down on you. This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
You right about that, Stack.
Definitely learned that the hard way. And they're gonna do what they do around here to us to continue to do the right thing. But yeah, shout out to Soldier Boy and his $4 million.
Soldier Boy.
The next time that somebody that you might not necessarily care for too much is down bad, don't kick him when you're down, because you never know what foot might come back around and kick you in your ass. That was the moral of the story. All right, so let's jump into this next one. 50 and Mayweather. You heard about 50 and Mayweather? You know they always had a little banter back and forth, because I think they used to date the same girl at one point or something like that. But 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather's longtime love-hate bromance just heated up again. This time, 50 is clowning Mayweather over his claim that he brought 62 apartment buildings in New York City for over $400 million, all with his own money. But reports say there's no public record of that deal going down, no paperwork, no receipts, no nothing. And 50 posted a video accusing Floyd of capping and joked it's time for another exhibition fight. This comes right after Fifth and his stupid ass trolled both Floyd and Jim Jones with the AI Rocky 3 spoof. Y'all ain't see that? Oh my god!
Nope.
See, I gotta start saving these videos when I see them, so I can send them to y'all.
You should have been doing that.
Funny. I remember to get one. I remember to get the one, but I didn't get that one. I remember to get the one with Big Meech and when they put Lil Meech and Big Meech on the face from Love and Hip Hop. I remember that one. What's up, Big Jilly? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live. But there's no proof of that massive real estate flex, and the internet saw Iron Heart, and 50's making sure that everybody remembers it and nobody's gonna forget about it. Okay, they want you to think, but I've also heard that there's been some financial strains for Floyd, and I hope that that's not true, because if so, then he got some hard I told you so's coming from the media, especially Charlemagne the God, because he definitely used to get on Mayweather a lot about him spending a lot of excessive money.
Yep.
Because there's come a time where you can't throw punches no more.
That nigga used to walk around with $100 million in his book bag.
What? And then even more on him in jewelry, which is crazy, but neither here nor there. Next topic. Tiana Iman. Y'all, I really, first of all, let me tell you something. I really love Tiana and Iman as a couple. Now, I'm not one of those people that idolizes other couples or anything like that, because I'm grown as fuck. And I know everybody go through shit, and just because of glitter don't mean that it's gold. So I know all relationships come with their fair share of shit, but I really was rooting for Tiana and Iman, and I hate that they didn't make it. And this divorce thing, I'm ready for the conversation to stop happening about it, so they can figure out, how to family without the media being involved, because we all know what happens when the internet gets involved. We just said it, the internet start interneting, you know what I'm saying? But Iman Shumpert earlier this week opened up about life after his split from Tiana Taylor, saying that they've been divorced for a year now and are peacefully co-parenting their two daughters. On the Tap In with TT podcast, he reflected on the great years they shared, but admitted he's not quite ready to jump into a new relationship. He's focused on healing and spending time with his kids, brushing off social media noise, and letting the past be the past. I need to chill with me for a little bit, he said, adding that he fell in love young and now wants to realign himself with himself before getting into anything new, which sounds like a good turn in the right direction. So I might actually be getting my wish after all. I'm glad to hear that they
had one wish.
I'm glad to hear that they are co-parenting well. I really want the media to stay out of it. They have a family. The divorce is over. All of the good gossip, it's done now. You know what I'm saying? Well, find somebody else to harass and let the people take. And then very lastly, surprise and free. Oh my God, this one blew me the fuck away, because I didn't even know they were still together. I thought they had stopped dating for a little minute. Miss Tony Braxton and Birdman got married. Looks like Tony Braxton and Birdman really did tie the knot. Just super low key.
Respect my name. Put some respect on my name.
Respect on my name. Tony. Why you walk off, Ray? You know that's how she'd be doing it, friend. Don't play. Come on. Why you leave? Y'all, he just left me. Y'all see this? Y'all see how? Okay, well, TMZ revealed that they secretly got for a divorce only 2 weeks after.
I had to leave on that. I'm sorry, I had to leave on that. Not Birdman and Tony Braxton.
Then they got married.
I never seen that coming in a
You know,
million
they were
years.
dating for the longest though.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, they were dating for a long ass time frame, and that's why I said I was shocked. And my dreads was blew back in the wind and stiff like I put too much gel in them because I thought they had broken up. I heard about the supposing them getting married and getting divorced 2 weeks later, but I knew about them breaking up. I didn't know that they were back together and married. Though Braxton once claimed that they were both single, court documents show that she called the marriage irretrievably. I can't say the word irretrievably broken.
Yeah, irretrievably.
Those were her words. They were irretrievably broken.
That ain't making up words.
She dismissed the divorce in January, which means that they have not divorced and they are still married. They haven't publicly addressed any of it. This twist comes after years of engagement rumors, a $1 million ring, which we all saw on the Braxton Family Values. If you didn't, Coco, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Jesus, you know. I just and even family confusion. Tamar says she couldn't even get a hold of Tony when the rumors first popped off. For now, they are still legally married, but where things stand romantically, that's anyone's guess because they are very hush hush and tight lipped. That's why some people didn't even know they were dating. But he appeared on Family at one point. But I guess when you get married, you probably do want to keep it, out of the media because again, for what we've been saying the whole show, the internet. Definitely be interneting, okay? So if you don't want that in your marriage or your lifestyle, move along. All right. So look,
I got one for the rumor radar.
Okay, what's up? What's up? Get the people to business.
So did you hear about Sean Kingston and his mama?
I know that they got locked up for fraud not too long ago.
And they did. They got locked up for Sean Kingston and his mother were found on all counts.
Damn, they're going to jail.
Federal wire fraud trial in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on Friday.
Craig going to jail.
Kingston, whose real name is Keyshawn Anderson, and his mother, Janice Turner, were accused of defrauding a jewelry business, a luxury bed company, a used luxury and exotic car dealership, and a luxury micro LED TV.
A lot of luxuries going on for your ass not to have no damn money to pay for it. And you out here
I'm
fraud.
trying to tell you. Arrest warrant said a jury delivered the convictions after 3.5 hours of deliberation. Kingston, 34, was ordered to be confined to house arrest with electronic monitoring. He must
house arrest?
Yep.
Wait, you done scammed, but you named about 15, 20 luxury places they done scammed. They ain't doing no fed time.
Because
that's crazy.
Normally, this is going to jail. This is the first time some niggas didn't go to jail for some white people shit.
I mean, he ain't clap, but that's crazy. I ain't sure what.
They got in like normal white people would get.
We gotta talk about some stuff when we get off this live because if they just slapping niggas on the head for pulling off white people shit.
Okay, but with electronic monitoring.
Okay.
And he also must post a security bond. $200,000 in cash.
Okay.
According to the court.
$700,000.
Now his mama was remanded in the federal custody.
Damn. You know what?
Well, she was remained.
Hold on.
She is ordered to remain until sentencing.
Hold on. Because I'm wondering something. Jesus said.
He told on his mama. She did it.
Jesus said, I hide the rest of the yams at my auntie house. Somebody else said they put the car in the house in their mama name. You think this nigga frauded the people put it in his mama name and then his mama going to jail?
Yeah, sure did.
That's fucked up. Shaquille said, if you did that to your mama, that's fucked up.
He did it to
his
mama.
I hope you leave your house to go to the grocery store. You get permission to leave for a show and your fucking ankle monitor die. If you did that to your mama, I hope your ankle monitor die. And the marshals come right to get your ass. If you did that to your mama. Hey, you know niggas be serious. about them ankle monitors. You can't let them motherfuckers die because the minute it cut off, they is coming to find your ass.
They coming to
whenever
pull
the
up
last
at
spot
your
was,
house.
the monitor said you was at. Best believe they
gonna be there. You either better be there or at your house.
You better be the fuck up out of there real fast because. So if you put all that stuff in your mama name and you frauded the people and your mama went to jail for it, I definitely hope your ankle monitor die. I hope it died 3 times so they take your ass to jail because that's fucked up. That's crazy. It sounds like I put it in my mama name and now my mama going to jail.
Right.
That's crazy.
Hey, and did you know the Twin Towers didn't blow up from an airplane?
I mean, they had said that conspiracy years ago, but you want to tell us what it really was? It was a bomb?
Yeah.
We knew it was a bomb. They said it was in the parking lot. The bomb was at the bottom of the building. That's why it imploded and fell down.
No, the first bomb was in the top.
And there was another one in the bottom?
Yeah. It was 3. It was 2 in the top and 1 at the bottom.
Yeah, now I do definitely remember them saying, and that makes sense. I seen it like it was like a reenactment of a demolition of a tall ass building. They blew up the bottom, and when you blow up the bottom level, the rest of the building falls down because the foundation is gone, which made perfect sense. If it was blew up from the top, it would have fell over, not fell down.
All right.
Hey, I be watching the conspiracies. I don't be saying that because I don't want the black truck outside my motherfucking house, but I be watching the conspiracies. Though.
Did you know why Kobe died?
Kobe?
Yeah.
No, why did Kobe die? Now you coming with this? Is this the conspiracy corner? Because what's this? You got you.
Oh, you didn't know why Kobe got killed?
You in the conspiracy corner now? Come on. Hey, just we in the conspiracy corner for any of y'all that are scared. Share the live on your way out if you're leaving, okay? But or stick around. Either way, we about to get into it. Well, what the lick read?
Okay, so Kobe, he was getting ready to sue a high-tech pharmaceutical company overseas over the use of his name, Black Mamba.
Shut the fuck up. And I know the product that you're talking about.
Yep. That's why they killed that man.
There's another mainstream media person that promotes the Black Mamba supplement.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And they was lacing the pills with opioids.
Getting the people hooked and they ain't even know it.
Yep. And Kobe was about to go
public.
Yep.
Damn. Not him and
don't
his
come
baby.
for us because we put it out there, but hey.
That's crazy. Hey, if y'all you know what? We getting ready to get into the I got a couple more tracks for y'all. Can we just get into 2 and then jump into the keep it a band? Because you done blew my mind with that conspiracy corner. You need to come with more of them, but quietly.
Oh, I got another one. Project Sun Street. You know nothing about that either. Yeah. Go ahead with your thing.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to pick a track. But go ahead. What is it? Or you just saying what you telling us you gonna save it for next week?
I mean, I can tell you right now. Like I said, I'm trying to be out here about 7:30.
Okay, well then.
But I guess on Project Sun Street. So hold on, let me get my video.
Until I went on the CIA.gov and found it, and I was like, what am I looking at? On December 5th, 1988, this one man was to find the Ark of the Covenant.
Hold on. Okay. Can y'all hear it?
I want to talk about Project Sun Street because I thought it was fake until I went on the CIA.gov and found it, and I was like, what am I looking at? On December 5th, 1988, this one man was to find the Ark of the Covenant, and what he saw was bone drilling. And I have the document right here.
Directly from .gov.
This is what he said about the Ark of the Covenant. Target is in a container and is decorated with seraphims. Target is located somewhere in the Middle East as the language spoken by individuals seem to be Arabic. The target is hidden underground. It has something to do with ceremony, memory, and the resurrection.
What?
There is an aspect of spirituality, lessons, and historical knowledge far beyond what we know. The target is protected by entities.
What?
This container cannot be opened until the time is deemed correct. individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors through the use of a power unknown to us. That is a CIA document.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, dude. Entities?
It's protected by entities.
You're saying that this person acquired this knowledge through using one of those, like basically like beaming of a visual?
Psychoenergetics is what it's called. Remote viewing, the ability to describe remote areas, ability to influence physical or biological systems via undefined physical mechanisms.
It's Stranger Things for real.
That's insane.
I hate that.
But these were actual programs the CIA was running. It's not like for years they learned about it and they're just putting it in there for archive purposes. Like they were doing this. They were the ones running it.
The conspiracy is that the CIA went and apprehended the Ark of the Covenant.
That's a crazy story.
I want to talk.
That's wild. But you know what? That makes me believe that some of what Billy Carson be talking about don't be so much bullshit.
Exactly.
Because Billy Carson said the Ark of the Covenant was used as a power source inside of the pyramid in early ancient times.
I wouldn't doubt it. It
almost makes me raise an eyebrow just a little bit. All right, so who we got on the press?
All right. Well, you know, I said I was gonna play that SED, so let me go and get that in there. That SEDTHEDON. Pray for me.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Shout out to SEDTHEDON.
And the church say amen. Please put your hands together. Because I've been going through some pain.
Can you run it up?
Need y'all to pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me.
I told my niggas I got them for life, and I ain't little wrong. So Lord be with me while I'm driving home. Another dead nigga, another sad soul. But don't nobody cry, cause it won't last long. You gotta pray for me, yeah. Man, you know you gotta pray for me.
I've been lost since a child. Broken house, there's no support. How the fuck I'ma smile? Made it through the tribulations, but still living through trials. Heard my dog on the court. Hope he win his appeal, cause he lost his trial. Keep your head up, my nigga. Raise your kids to be better. Streets come with vendettas. Ain't no love in these streets. I've been searching for peace. Nightmares got me jumping out my sleep. I ain't seen my mother in about a month. You gotta pray for me.
Yeah. Man, you know you gotta pray for me. Yeah. I told my niggas I got them for life, and I ain't little wrong. So Lord be with me while I'm driving home. Another dead nigga, another sad soul. But don't nobody cry, cause it won't last long. You gotta pray for me. Yeah. Man, you know you gotta pray for me.
Conversations with my father, can't show no emotions. Been 16 years, still trying to win him his motion. Judge hit that gavel, shit left me hopeless. To the streets I ran, on that corner I posted.
Cause you gotta pray for me. I like that right there. I told y'all that shit was hard, didn't I? I thought I told y'all. I didn't tell y'all that shit was hard. I thought I told y'all that shit was hard. It's definitely hard.
It's
harder
hard.
than a beach. Shout out to SEDTHEDON. Hey, listen, his interview was amazing. If y'all missed the interview, definitely make sure y'all run this bitch bike. Okay? Run that bike like some of y'all niggas hairlines. Bike. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look. Who we got next?
All right, we got Stacks 5 with Upside Down featuring a mod.
Okay.
That's deep.
Next by Thor.
Upside down, we're moving at the speed of sound. There's nothing that can stop us now. World turns upside down, we're moving at the speed of sound. There's nothing that can slow us down. Hands in the air, let's close our eyes. Turn down the lights, make life a silent. Dance on the floor, come sing with pirates. Take a few shots, let's get acquainted. All of my life I've been
Now wait a minute.
Now wait a damn minute. Stacks.
I fucks with this sample. I do not like this song, Stacks. I don't like the mix on it.
Mix.
Not even the mix. I don't like the recording on it. I don't like the original.
You gotta open your mouth, bro. You gotta let us know what you're saying.
And I really thought this shit was about to go crazy with the
I
sample.
did too. I was waiting on it, but it didn't take you there.
Okay, he said he was trying to sing only Ahmad's verse, but he couldn't get it to sing just the one verse. Okay. He said it's still a work in progress. I can get behind a work in progress.
Okay. Now you say that, then okay. I want to hear once you finish with it, cause
finish it. Don't say there's nothing unfinished on that one, because right now in the current state it's in, Coco not feeling that one. And I let y'all know I'm really like a go-go old school pop R&B. Like I like all types of music. As soon as that beat came out, I said, "Uh-oh, we about to get
right." I was about to hit my card,
and then we didn't get it. I didn't like that one. All right, look. So I want to jump into our keep it a band today.
Keep it a band.
It's gonna be real. We're gonna keep it a band, and we're gonna keep it quick.
Pass it on.
All right. So today we're gonna talk about something very important for artists. All right, so before you blow your next check on your music career, let's slow it down and talk strategy over splurging. We see too many independent artists spending big but moving small, and then wondering why the results aren't matching the grind. Now, this part you guys want to definitely share the motherfucking live for. Tag all your artist friends, because we're about to drop mad knowledge like we do every week for you guys. All right.
Damn week.
Now, whether you're just starting out or deep in the hustle, knowing where to put your money is just as important as making it. So today we're breaking down the real one.
Breaking it down.
We're breaking down the five things artists waste their money on.
Number 1.
All right. Now this
but we start with number 5 or number 1?
We're gonna start with number 1, but we're also gonna tell you where to spend your money instead. So we're not just gonna tell you what you're wasting your money on. We're also gonna tell you where to spend it in the meantime. This is the type of game that can save you thousands and move you way closer to your goals. So make sure y'all tapping in and making every dollar count. Number 1.
Number 1.
Take number 1, Ayo Preezy.
Where it at? Oh, overpriced music videos with no rollout plan.
Yes, sir. So we're talking about a $2,000 music video, right? With absolutely no strategy behind it.
Nothing.
We just spent $2,000 on the venue, the videographer, my outfit, your background people. If you got a main girl, you got to get her right. With zero strategy, it's just an expensive piece of content that's going to sit on YouTube with 66 views.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
66 views.
And you wonder why I didn't get the numbers that you thought it was going to do.
Or the numbers that you were expecting.
Because you ain't had no plan for it.
Because there was absolutely no marketing or rollout plan for it. Now, what you could do instead is take 500 to 1,000 of that 2,000. Break your budget down. If you got $2,000 for a video, spend 1,000 on the video.
And
take 500 to $1,000 of that and run targeted ads. IG, TikTok, and YouTube. We do this as well for shows, different events, also for content. We run marketing on the content.
And if you don't know what we mean by targeted ads, that means you know who your percentage of male to female is. You know what age range you catering to. You know what area you going to. You know your top 5 countries, your top 5 states. You know all of that. So you know who exactly to run your music to, your videos to. So that way you can get the numbers and your numbers and the streams that you're looking for.
And the best way to do that is to, before you, like, I know that they tell you, you know, drop a music video when you drop the song. That's not always the best practice for an independent artist, because you don't have funding for that. So I always would tell any artist, drop your project, or not your project, but your single. You know, start with a single, start light, especially if you don't have a bigger budget. Drop your single.
As a matter of fact, instead of dropping a music video, you and your videographer should get. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Mics went out.
I ain't
Not
cut
the
you
mic
off.
said.
Yeah, I ain't cut you off. But yeah,
The mic said they had it.
but instead of shooting a music video, you and your videographer get together and shoot enough videos to make content. So now you got a music video that can make you 30 or 50 smaller videos that's 30 seconds or less or a minute or less. And now you got 30 days worth of content.
I mean, even if you're gonna go the route of releasing a music video, drop the track first so that you can figure out what your audience looks like. Let it sit out there for maybe a month.
Yeah.
Month and a half. See who's listening, what age range. Like he said, men, women, your top states, top cities. So then that way, when you drop your music video or your video content and you're looking to run ads, you know who you need to be targeting that to, who is going to already resonate with. So one of the number one biggest thing is the videos with no rollout.
No rollout.
You got to have a plan. You definitely got to have a plan. All right. So number two on the list. Paying for fake streams, views, or followers. Y'all, you are not fooling real people and real fans or the people in the industry when you do that. You are fooling no one but yourself and the people that don't do their research. Fake numbers hurt your engagement. They destroy trust and mess up your algorithm. It makes it harder for real people to find it if all of the people that are looking at it right now are bots.
Now, I can go half and half on that because I know for certain that these mainstreams, they use bots as well, but they got a system of how they use bots. Not saying that bots are a terrible thing, but you got to know how to use them if you're going to use them. Don't just be out here using them for crazy reasons, but you know, if you're gonna do it right. Make sure you're gonna make sure it's more organic than it is bots. Cause I don't care who you is. You can't, even if you in one of the hottest niggas in the game, you ain't just gonna drop a song today and they get 800 billion streams overnight. That's not possible. I don't care who you is. Now, you see that happen, you know they didn't use some bots. Because for one, if it drop at this time, it ain't even 800 billion people up right now. You got half of them up now, and you got probably about half of that sleep on the other side of the world.
On a job or doing other things or whatever the case may be.
So, you know, if you're going to do it right is what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be out here spending your money on strictly bots and you ain't getting nothing organically out of it because they can tell.
Yeah, for sure. Now, and what I will say is instead of that, spend your money on community building. Use that money to run giveaways, pay influencers for shout outs or quick TikTok of your music, or sponsor slots on like local music pages or platforms. You know, buy a performance and give it away to an artist that you think, another artist in the city that you think would be worthy of it, that would come in here and do their thing and go out and support, invite people out to support, build real numbers organically versus paying for the bots, because there's a way to really get people to tap into what you're doing. And a lot of times it is just to find out what it is they need. When people see you supporting them, they're more likely to support you. We talking real support. We're not talking about that fake support because you just try to get what you want out of somebody. I mean, really support. And that's why I said if you purchase a slot to a local show or something like that that's for up and coming or indie artists, really give it to an artist that you think would really be able to maximize or build off of that, because you just networking and you just gave a supporter.
Yep.
Off of you doing something off the love, you know what I'm saying? Even though you may have had a small agenda behind it, it still progresses forward. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that put those type of events together, they look at those type of things. Because me, I'd be like, oh, that was really dope. That would make me want to get, I wouldn't say more involved, like on the business side of what you're doing, but it would definitely make me more likely to share things that I see you putting up. Like, oh, he got a show going on this day. I'm going to share that because he gave such and such opportunity he didn't have to give. He could have took that for himself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So those types of things go a very long way. Number three. The big number 3.
Too many beat leases without owning anything.
Now we tell y'all to make sure that you got your lease for your beats when you're trying to drop a single or something like that.
But make
that
sure
don't
you
mean
own
lease
them,
every single solitary beat ever that you use. Own a few of them motherfuckers. Own the beats.
Need to own them.
Especially to the ones, I would say the ones that you think is going to be like your hits that you are getting mass feedback from different areas, different places, different demographics of people that's like your hit. That would be the one I say that you want to look into
owning.
If you see that you're getting a lot of streams off of that one when you drop it, that's the one you want to look into owning.
Yeah, because that keep people from doing the different song on that same beat and it blowing up.
Because once it blows and the ownership to the song is gone, it's over with for you.
Gone. Yeah.
Your limited lease is limited for a reason, because at any moment it could be gone where you can't use the song any longer. So having too many, and those leases are like, they range. I think the cheapest lease that I've ever seen was like $25 for a limited license beat for a track. And that adds up. If you got 30 songs that you done recorded and you got limited leases for 30 songs, even if it was $15 a pop, you already spent what?
Yeah. A whole lot. Yeah.
A little over $300.
A whole damn lot.
Too much money. Where that money could have gone somewhere else.
Now, ain't nothing wrong with having a homeboy that make beats and sell them to you flat out. Now, if you got a homeboy to do that, make sure y'all got y'all paperwork.
And then some of y'all buy beats that y'all ain't even releasing the songs to. You bought the beat, you bought the lease it for the beat, you done recorded on the beat, and then you're not gonna do nothing with it. That's literally like paying for an apartment you're never gonna live in. It's crazy.
You might as well resell the beat to somebody else.
It's crazy. You paying for an apartment you're never gonna live your life in. It's crazy. So instead, invest in ownership. Buy one exclusive or a semi-exclusive beat. Lock in with the producer and build the relationship, and then push the hell out of the one quality record. Keyword there is quality,
not quantity.
Quantity doesn't matter in the music business. It is the quality. You can have 1,000 songs. If you got 1,000 trash ass songs, it's going nowhere.
Trash. They all going. Yeah, they going somewhere
in the trash.
Yeah, that's exactly where they going, in the trash.
They going on your YouTube, my videos with no views.
0. Well, now they might have a couple.
They going on your DistroKid and your Spotify and your SoundCloud with no spins.
No.
Okay.
Zada.
We don't want you to spend your money on things where they can go into other areas. Don't try to look at, like we say, it's not really about the quality. I mean, the quantity of the music, it's the quality. Look for those one or two major hits. Them is gonna be your number one records. Like everywhere that you sent it. And when I say that, when I say get feedback, I mean get feedback from other places. I tell people all the time, we really need y'all to get into these music reviews. I know some of them, they feel like scams because they may charge you for a play, but think about what that does for you. And if the song is registered to BMI, that's still money in your pocket, depending on what they following.
Because they're going to pay you for it.
Because BMI going to pay you for the spin.
Every time.
Social media count towards your BMI.
As long
but also start getting that feedback so you can see what people are thinking about the product that you're putting out. Because if you're getting all great feedback from all these different places, that tells you that might be your one. I might need to put some money behind this.
I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Most of these niggas
only said it to their homeboys.
No, got their panties in a bunch.
They can't take criticism or feedback. Yeah, I see a lot of that.
They got their panties in a bunch. They don't want to hear nothing. Oh, I'm the greatest. I'm this, I'm that. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Yes, a nigga can tell you something, especially if they got more knowledge than you, or they done did a whole lot more than what you done did. I would listen to that nigga.
That's facts. That's facts. Y'all artists gotta get, I understand it. I say all the time, y'all artists and y'all sensitive about y'all shit, but you gotta get out of the sensitivity factor. If you really trying to do this as a career, you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah, you got to.
Gotta have thick skin.
I welcome all criticism. I want it all. Tell me.
If something I'm doing is trash, tell me so I can figure out how to improve it and make it better. You know what I'm saying?
So when I come back, you can be like, oh, okay, that nigga took what I said and did that shit. Yeah, facts. He did that.
Facts. All right, number 4 on the list.
Number 4.
Rushing to print merch too early.
Now they say you need merch.
You do.
But make sure your merch represents you and it looks good. Cause you don't want to just come up with anything and throw it on a shirt and ain't nobody gonna buy it.
And that's the point that I wanted to get into right there. Artists will press up to 100 t-shirts with no fan base, no branding, and no demand. Now you got boxes of t-shirts in your house collected dust that you spent good money on. Instead of spending your money on bulk merch, brand development, work on that. Work on visuals, logos, catchphrases, and your engagement, which also reverts back to those ads and paying for promotion that we were talking about before. Use drop shipping or pre-orders. You want to make sure you have the demand before you go and buy all of this bulk of something
Supply
that
and
nobody is
demand.
going to buy. And I've seen that happen firsthand.
Yep. You got
Totes
to
and
have
totes and totes full of fucking merchandise that's not getting sold because you're just printing things without the demand. You need the demand first. Let the fans tell you when they're
what
ready
you
to
want.
buy.
Exactly.
And then you work on getting your merch. Don't throw your money down the drain that way. And that merch is expensive.
Yeah. Cause see what I do? I make different types. So I make merch myself. And so what I'll do is I make some for myself different ways, and then I'll wear it and see what kind of reaction I get out of my different shirts. So if somebody gonna be like, "Hey, bro, that shirt hard as hell. Who made that?" I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I did. You like this?"
Oh,
They be like,
speaking
"Yeah,
of
I need to
which,
get one."
Bam from It's Up with Betty and Bam. Bam says she need a hoodie. This ain't media because what we doing? She told me last
Not
night.
a SDMG hoodie
She
that
said
say
she need
media.
her SDMG hoodie to say media last night. She said it last night. She said, "Cause what we doing?"
Okay.
So we got to get my girls some hoodies and some t-shirts and stuff. We got to get them going.
Well,
But
hey, we got hey, boy, Bam. Send Coco your dub and your size, and we got you. Well, it's getting hot, so we getting shirts now. So just send a 10.
Shirts and stuff. But yeah. Demand is important for merch. Okay.
Anybody else want a shirt? They $10.
And last but certainly not least,
Number 5.
paying for random blog placement.
Woo! Boy, that's
We tell
it
y'all
right there.
that like the PR part is important because it gives you content that you can use over and over to bring in your new fans and to give your current fans a chance to feel closer or more in depth with you. But a write-up on a no traffic blog just to say I got featured won't grow your fan base. Vanity plays don't equal value. So just because you can say that I got this, somebody wrote something about me, if the person that wrote it about you is not pushing it, if you're not pushing it, if you're not making sure that there's traffic going to it, if you don't check to make sure they already have traffic coming to your page, it does you absolutely no good.
But all that should be in your contract before you do the blog placement with the blogger. So
yeah. And you know what's
make
crazy?
sure your paperwork is
we
in
don't
order.
even push blog placement like that, but our website gets hella traction, both smokingdiamonds.com and 40kradio.com, because everywhere we go, we pass out business cards with our websites on them. So they get hella traffic. We post a lot of like our shows and things to the websites. So that's where we send people to make sure that it's getting clicks and views and visits. But also, when people get on the page and they go see what they seeing, okay, well, let me see what this is about. When they see the meet the artist or meet the DJs or artist spotlights, they go right to go see what that's about. Because what's up with that?
What's up with that?
So it is important to make sure that when you are getting these blog write-ups and these magazine placements, make sure that they actually have some type of following or some type of traffic, because otherwise it's just another article sitting on the net that nobody's ever going to read.
And make sure y'all somewhere in the clause that they gonna promote your video, or they at least have a packaging, a promo packaging that you can
where you can
purchase.
include links and things.
Yeah, that you can purchase from that blog or whatnot that'll help promote your brand or your artistry or whatnot, whatever you promote.
That's true. He on the money with that one right there. And I will also say, like we said, spend your money instead on playlisting. We keep talking about playlisting, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Leo's almost at 50,000 streams right now. And most of that is playlisting. It's because he's on hella playlists. We pay for playlist promotions.
Matter of fact, just go and check it right now. See where he at.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
So we can get them accurate information.
See, the last time I looked, he was at like 40K.
Like we just want to show y'all this is accurate information, and we can do this on any of y'all. Just want to let you know. So you get to holler about, oh, I got this many numbers and this many streams and this, that, and the third.
All we do is go right to pull it up to go see.
And we can go type your name in and look at all your streams.
Okay,
I mean, all from Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Amazon. We can see it all.
So just to give y'all like an example, for Leo, he has 40.9K streams.
Woo.
He's on 20 playlists. Out of 20 playlists, his playlist reach is 254K. So the between those 20 playlists, that's how many listens those 20 playlists are getting. So that's his potential reach is 250K, and he's at like 40K of that. So that's not terrible. Videos, Shazams, views on Instagram and TikTok are at like 20K right now, so not bad. The playlisting, we paid for them 20 playlists. That was our marketing for them 20 playlists because we wanted to get them songs out there.
That's right.
And it's done wonders. We went from the first couple of weeks only having maybe 20 streams, 20, 30 streams. We got up to like 100 streams before we started playing for the marketing. And it took about a month to get the 100 streams. We was like, dang. All right, we're gonna have to get this set out somewhere else. We got to put it on some playlists and get people listening to it, because the playlist incorporates your music with other mainstream and indie artists that have a similar sound. So people that are already coming for that sound are gonna stick around and listen to you when you come up in the playlist. Now that was just a little free game, and I think I might have went too far with the game on that one, but bam, use it to your advantage. Have a PR strategy or real press. Use those funds to get playlist placements on Spotify. Work with other PR strategists who can place you in podcast interviews or blogs that people actually read or listen to. That is where you want to invest your money. All right. Period. And there you have it. 5 ways. 5 ways indie artists are wasting money, but also 5 ways to flip that same bag into real progress. At the end of the day, it's not about how much you spend, it's about where and why you're spending it. Smart investments equal long-term wins. Stack smart, move with intention, and stay locked into your purpose. Like my boy SEDTHEDON said earlier, stack every dollar. You feel me? Every dollar got to count. But enough with the heavy talk for a second. Let's switch it up and have a little fun. I want to play a quick round of this or that before we get up out of here, because we haven't had a game in like 3 weeks. So you ready, Ayo Praise? You ready?
I guess we playing together.
Yeah, we playing together. This or that ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? This or that. All right. So would you rather have your ex show up at your wedding or at your funeral? Bitch, come to the wedding. We all gonna get drunk.
Shit, both.
To the funeral too?
Yeah.
You want
come on.
Both of them?
Yeah, come on.
I gotta ask, why both of them?
Good.
It's a celebration either way.
Yeah.
You come celebrate me being gone.
Yeah.
And celebrate me getting married.
Yeah.
Don't come to my funeral with that bullshit. But you can come to the wedding and turn up with the rest of the family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Most of my exes still cool with cousins and shit anyway.
Because I want you to come to the wedding to see how
happy I am now.
Yeah.
That's
and then
petty.
I want you to come to the funeral so you can see everything.
How happy I died.
So you can see everything I'm leaving this bitch and not your ass.
Oh shit. Prez, get the fuck up out of here. Hey, I'm fucking squilling. Next, would you rather be famous for your talent or for a scandal?
My talent, because not a scandal, because motherfuckers ain't gonna think you right.
Listen here, I would take a scandal. It just depends on the scandal. It could be a light scandal because people are always gonna remember the scandal. People gonna talk about the scandal 35 years from now, and they're gonna be like, "What did he do?" And then they'll still go find out about my talent. So I take a light scandal.
I mean, I don't know, nigga, now, cause
I don't want no Diddy level scandals, but like I could take a light scandal.
Okay.
A light scandal.
Scandalous.
Yes, the scandalous thing. So would you rather date someone with no social media or someone who overshares everything online?
No social media.
I could do no social media. I could do no socials because I mean, the only thing I feel like social media allows you to be a little nosy, so I'm cool with no social media. I would want no social media as well. Would you rather go a week without your phone or a week without food? Since I make money on this phone, I could deal without the food, even the water.
I got to go the opposite, man. You can have the damn phone, cause nigga, what? I am a big back nigga over here. You talking about a week with no food? Fuck that nigga. I give her that phone before I give her some food.
Yeah, I mean, my money come off my phone. I need my
Fuck
phone.
that phone.
The money come to the phone. I need
Nigga,
my phone.
this the old school. You better find my bicycle.
I'm squealing. All right,
You
so
better find out where I'm at by looking for my bicycle.
would you rather always have to tell the truth, or would you rather always have to tell a lie?
I don't like lying like that.
Yeah, the truth.
Yeah.
I
mean,
feel like for the most part, I tell the truth all the time now.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I might tell a little white lie or I might omit something. But
yeah, I don't lie. I just don't give you all of the truth. I just tell you
the piece that I need you to know. That's still lying, friend.
No, it ain't. I'm telling you the truth.
Technically, it's lying. You're telling me the truth, but omitting a part of the truth, which is still lying. It's
That
not
you
lying.
don't need to know.
You know what? You're right.
Why
it's
do you
not
need-
lying. It's being duplicitous.
No, why you need to know that part?
It's being duplicitous.
You don't need to know that. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So I believe
But I'm just telling you what it's called, friend. I'm gonna tell you what the people gonna say. It's not a lie, but it is being duplicitous. It is intentionally being deceitful, which is technically a lie.
No,
you just didn't tell
it's
one.
calling trying not to hurt your feelings. Or whatever.
See, you a man and I'm a woman. We can go back and forth all day about this.
Right.
We'll be here
Okay,
all night.
next question.
All right, so next one. Would you rather be able to read minds or control people's thoughts?
I want to read your mind, because if I can read your mind, I can control your thoughts.
That's a good one. That was a good one. I was gonna say control your thoughts because I already know what you're thinking, but that was duplicitous. That question was duplicitous like a mother.
No, they just asked it in the way that they thought you was gonna be stupid. But I'm smart, because see, it's the same. They ask you the same question
in the reverse.
In the reverse order, yeah. Because I mean, it's the same thing. If I can read your mind, I can control your thoughts because I know what you say. I know what you're thinking. So now I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what to say, or I know what to do to get you to react.
But if I could control your thoughts, I gave you the thought, so I already know what you're thinking. So,
but if I know what you're thinking, I can put that thought in your mind anyway.
Same thing. It's really the same thing. All right. I'll take it, free. They went a little deep with that one right there. All right. Would you rather have a secret talent that no one knows about, or a secret that can ruin your life if it got out?
Secret talent.
Definitely a secret talent.
I do not want to be a
I don't
Diddy.
want no secret in my life that can ruin my life if it get out.
I don't want to be Diddy.
I don't want that. Shut up. No, I don't want to be Diddy.
He had a secret that was gonna ruin his life. And look at him now.
Willing. All right, next one. Would you rather get caught cheating or get caught lying? I'd rather get caught lying.
Ooh.
As long as I ain't cheating, I'd rather get caught in a lie. I'd rather get caught telling you that I didn't drink your juice knowing that I drank it.
Okay, though it depends on how you get caught cheating.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get caught cheating, period. What's up, my boy? Gazi Goldie just jumped into the chat.
You can come back from a cheat, but you gotta keep telling a lie over and over and over. I'd rather just get caught cheating, so I can just be like, hey, look, you called me red-handed.
I'm gonna tell you something for me,
we can fix it.
Because of the weight that cheating carries for me, I wouldn't want to get caught cheating, because if you cheat on me, it's gonna take a very long time for me to trust you.
But lying just as bad. I'd rather you cheat on me than lie to me. At least we can work through the cheat. But the lie, you got to keep telling over. And then you got to add on to that, add on to that. And now you just building up.
He said, guys go to say he'd rather get caught cheating so it'll stop him.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'd rather get caught cheating than lying, because now I got to keep going and going and going with this lie. If you catch me cheating, you can call me red-handed. We can work through this or figure out why I cheated, this, then, third. Hey. It's a workable solution. But if you catch me lying, now I gotta tell another lie. I gotta tell another lie. It keep building up. So then we finally get to the truth. You don't know if I'm telling the truth or I'm still lying, because I had to tell so many.
Yeah, because after you done tell so many lies, you definitely lying. And it didn't say get caught continuously lying. It said, would you rather get caught cheating or lying? If I had to choose between the two on one occasion, I'd rather get caught lying. Because cheating do something different to me, so I wouldn't want to inflict that on somebody else.
Do you want to get caught cheating or get caught in a lie? It said or get caught lying, which means more than one. That's plural.
Okay. Well, I can give you that way. All right. All right. So, would you rather have an amazing career but no love life, or an amazing relationship and no career? Give me the amazing relationship with no career.
Amazing career and no love life. What?
Wait, give me the amazing relationship and no career.
Love.
Let me tell you how full your life can be with the right person.
It depends.
You know how full your life. You can literally live the life that you want to live out here if you got the right person back in.
I disagree.
Fuck the career. Y'all could go out every day and make the best out of every single day. But y'all got each other. Y'all love each other. Y'all supporting each other. I would rather go with the amazing relationship, no career.
Okay, and look at all these that superstars now that ain't lasted in marriage at all. You got about
Yeah. So what does
you got about a handful of them that got amazing careers and no love life.
No, you got a lot of them that got amazing careers and they love life fucked up because they got amazing careers.
And no love
That's
life.
why I wouldn't want that. I would want the amazing relationship and no career.
But they having fun.
Hey, let me tell you something. Now I ain't gonna be completely 1,000% financially dependent on no nigga, but I ain't gotta have no career. I can have my little hustles to make me a little money here and there, so I ain't gotta be completely dependent. But let the right man come around here and tell me I just want to wife you up and take care of you, and you love me and I love you, and I really see that he really there. He really love me. We into each other like that. I sure would. You can take care of the house. I'ma take care of the house. I'ma bring in my little coin. And I'm gonna do what need to be done with my little coinage, and we just gonna love each other. And even if it ain't a lot, we built on love. I'll take it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I told y'all that a few weeks ago. Oh,
let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, last one. Would you rather your parents pick your partner or your best friend? I let my mama pick my partner.
Hell no.
What? My mama do pretty good with sniffing these niggas out.
Hell no. I let my best friend, because my best friend know me better than my parents. Because your parents don't know everything that
Would you rather your parents pick your partner or pick who your best friend is?
Oh, well, if my parents got to pick my partner or my best friend,
I let my mama pick my partner. I actually let my mom and my daddy do a collective on that one because my
I rather let them pick my best friend because I can grow to be friends, but I don't know. I might not like this motherfucker y'all preparing me with, and and if I don't like you, I'm sorry. I ain't finna try to love you.
Let me tell you something, friend. My mama ain't like a lot of niggas that I picked for myself, so let her take her pick, okay?
Oh, God.
Let her take her pick. Go ahead, mama. You got it.
Well, I ain't never had no problem in that area. It's just been problem choosing friends, so I'll let them choose friends.
Not having problems choosing friends, Jesus. All right. And this was our segment of this.
Cause man, I used to hang with people that did dumb shit when I was growing up.
But you picked your girlfriends good though.
Yeah.
You was good at picking your girlfriends.
Somewhat, yeah. I was better at picking them than friends.
Oh, hell, friend. I'm great at picking the friends. Most of the time. I've only gotten stung a few times picking friends. See, terrible at picking the niggas. Terrible.
See, now I'm about to tell my past. See, I ran with people that did a lot of drugs back in the day.
Oh my God, friend.
So, but I wasn't on hardcore drugs. I ain't never did heroin. I ain't never did crack.
Leo said no to my mama.
And I ain't never did speed, none of that shit. Now I done Molly, a little bit of eggs, smoke with some reefers.
Jesus. Gazi Goda said partner. His mama definitely got good judgment on women.
But yeah, all my friends been fucked up, So.
Damn. Leo said friends, because no, definitely not my mama picking.
Right. Thank you, Leo. We is not letting our parents pick our partner. Hell no.
Go willing. Nah, I let my mama and my daddy collectively would have to pick my partner though. It can't just be one or the other. They both gotta go in there.
See, your parents could be funny.
They gotta agree on one.
Your parents could be funny. They could pick that nigga that you don't like, but they like.
But can I tell you why though?
I don't even like this nigga. Why I gotta date him?
Can I tell you why though? Because my daddy is gonna know what fuck nigga shit to look for. My mama is gonna know what leader, provider, protector type of qualities to look for. So if they both go together, I might not like him initially, but if they pick him based on what they want for their daughter, I'm gonna grow to love him.
Now listen to what you said. They based on what they want for their daughter. Not
the type of man that they would see having.
Hold on. Not what you wanted, but what they wanted. It ain't about what they want. It's what you want.
I mean characteristic wise, what they would want. Because a dad would want a man that's gonna do right by his daughter.
All daddies want that. We all want that.
is gonna want a man that's gonna protect and keep her daughter safe.
We all want that, but do they get it?
Hell to they're gonna choose that. That's what it's asking. When I let them choose, I would let them choose that for me for sure.
But if they can act like that all day and let your parents be like, "Oh yeah, he the one," then they choose him and then he with you, and it's a whole different nigga.
And then that nigga got to go. So look,
no, it's too late now. Y'all together. No, you got to work it out now. You got to love him. That's what you just said.
Hold on, wait. The Bible tell y'all love her, love her, love her. I would divorce the nigga. You act crazy.
No,
and then take it down to the Jordan River and leave it at the altar.
See. Now is you got to divorce him.
Yeah,
because it ain't going her way.
I would let them pick, but if it's the wrong pick, that nigga can go. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you just said you got to love. So if it's the wrong pick for us, we still got to stay there and love and do all that too.
Nah, if you got a woman and she just not doing right by you, you supposed to give her her ass too.
Okay. All right.
Ain't no double.
Just want to make sure we on the same.
Ain't no double standard.
All right.
Hey, that's a wrap on another legendary episode of 40K Radio Podcast.
Let's go.
Y'all already know what it is. Real talk, real time, real world. We hit every angle today, from Swiss Beats and the new drops from Young Thug
to
the real behind the scenes to the real behind the scenes with Wendy Williams, Big Meech, 50 Floyd, and Tiana and Iman. All right. Measure love to our special guest.
Birdman real name? That's Birdman's real name.
Tiana and Iman.
Iman is Birdman.
Iman Shumpert.
That's his real name?
No, Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Remember we talked about it? Oh my God, friend, it's time to go. This nigga hungry or something because it's clearly time to get the fuck up out of here. Major love to our special guest, SEDTHEDON, for pulling up and dropping some pure gems. If you didn't catch that game, run it bike. Like that nigga hairline. All right. I don't know what nigga, but y'all, everybody know that one nigga with the hairline in his bike running
way
bike.
Back here.
Okay. And take notes because he definitely
like this. Yes, sir.
Take notes because he definitely dropped some real info for y'all on that. And also make sure that y'all run back to Keep It a Band. We gave y'all the 5 ways that artists are wasting their money and the 5 ways to flip that bag. All right. Now we have y'all. We gave y'all insight, energy, indie fire, and a whole lot of heat. Don't get too comfortable because next week we're turning it up again with the one and only, the talented and the beautiful, the unapologetic K. We'll be in the building next week. You already know she's bringing the smoke and the vibes, so make sure y'all don't miss that. Big salute to all the indie artists that we featured today. Keep submitting, keep hustling. And if you're trying to touch that stage at Indie Flow Fest, South Carolina, or for the Atlantic Beach Bike and Music Festival, definitely tap in. You still got some time to get your performance slot. One more time, shout out to Soundwave Studios for providing the space that we come live to you guys in every Sunday. If you are looking for your recording or your studio home, this is the place. Even if you're looking for a podcasting room, this is the spot. Make sure y'all tap in with Big Lou over at Soundwave. They got a website, soundwave.com. Make sure y'all check them out. All right. Hit that subscribe.
Soundwaves.com.
Follow us at 40kradio.com on all platforms. Tag your friends. Keep telling them to come through. Show love in the comments. We see all of it, even after the live is over. Until next time, stay hungry, stay humble. Keep your foot on the gas and on these niggas' necks. Same time.
Until next time, my darling.
Same vibe. Same real ass energy. This is 40K Radio Podcast. I am your girl, Coco motherfucking B.
And this is your boy, Ayo Press.
I don't know how I feel about that voice right there, but we out of here. Until next week.